Oh boy. Here we go. So crossbow really is an ending, huh? I mean, I guess it explains one of them, but like... Oh god, what did we do last time? Did we do Q-Team last time? I think we did. There's so much to cover. Also, what is this nightmare string right here? So... that means we could loop back to other stuff. The sad part about the scenario is that we kind of did the ridiculous thing already, so, like, everything else seems mundane by comparison. Wasn't DON a straight line for the most part? I don't remember. Virtue's last reward was, what, last November? So it was like over a year ago. Uh-oh. I don't like that. Oh man, remember Cockney Robot from Zero Time, or from, Virtue's Last Reward?
Yeah.
Are they real?
I doubt they're model toys.
It's a perfect grade!
Hello? He's not very friendly.
It's probably just out of power.
Still.
God, what stupid accident are they gonna have?
Looking around, I'd say they were being made here.
Made?
Yeah. Zero's probably manufacturing them. It does say this room is manufacturing on the map.
Sigma.
I'm a sad Oh, he's probably still thinking of the fucking robot from Virtue.
Oh, no reason.
Oh, I know your reason. You feel sad for robots.
Damn.
You know the goddamn game,
Guess we're
Sigma.
trapped in here.
Again?
Again?
Why is this all a surprise to you?
What time is it?
It's 1810.
There's no use wasting time in a place like this.
Let's just find some way out of here.
Okay, let's go.
God, Diana looks like she's one step away from just like breaking down and crying. What are you? Uncheck between balls. Sigma, I know you're all about selfish impulses, but this is a bomb. Ah, a Phillips. It only doesn't look like it's usable because you're a coward. Also, did they call that a lathe? That's more of like a drill press. Ah, yes! It is time to make models. Let me get my real grade God Gundam ready. In 6 months. Cut Charlie. Oh, fuck am I reading here? Oh, there's gonna be some manner of violence among the team here. This thing looks like ass. Yeah, good luck getting some torque on that. On the far left, far right, oh boy. Cut Betty. Okay, what else is there? Oh, shit! I can't believe this is gonna fucking work. This seems a little easy. Oh. What? Oh, god damn it. Okay, I need to screen cap this 1 second. Put it over here, that way I can see chat. One, two, three, four. 1 left, 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Did I do it right? Or did I do it wrong? One, two, three, 4. 1 left. 2 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 4. 1 left. 2 left. 4 right. 3 left. Okay, so the implication was you have to zap the first one first. I thought so, but I wasn't 100% sure. Oh boy. Alex. We were told to cut Betty, right? I don't want to talk to the third guy. What the fuck? Come on. There we go. Wasn't Charlie the guy from Virtue? Oh, shit, there's stuff here. Where did that come from? Alex, Betty, Charlie. Yeah? White, red. Oh, okay. So it's saying cut red and blue. Where do we do that? Four balls at the edge of a puzzle. What am I missing here? Okay, so we don't cut those wires, it looks like. Man, I thought I had something there. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious here. Let's see, it won't let me interact with like half of this area. Why would we set a bomb to 0 seconds? What the fuck? Ah, I see. Betty has activated the detonation timer inside the box. Ignition signal will transmit in 5 minutes. Okay, let's... Not that one. Where was the thing? These don't look like anything we've had left. It doesn't look like a file we've gotten so far, does it? Wait, we need another screw. Is there another screwdriver around here? Oh! Hang on a second. Those aren't flatheads. Yeah, which one was Betty? Betty is red. So we cut the red wire. Okay. Oh. Cut Betty. So cut red? What the fuck is this? No, that's not it. I don't know what they want me to do here. Oh, I see. Oh, what the fuck is this? Wait. Oh, no. Oh, this sucks. This one was kind of annoying. I've noticed! Okay, so we instead want to prevent hammers from hitting the pendulum, so this should do one? This should do one. This should be good? What? Okay, menu. No. Cut Charlie. Charlie is blue, I believe. This one is weird, because I don't know if I have the message for this one yet. The one with the oldest memory has the answer to which one it is. Oh, fuck. What was the note that Alex gave me? Alex note. Betty. Betty is red. Why did the thing unlatch? That's not good at all.
Seems like it went all right.
I disagree.
We've been in this creepy room long enough.
What? Okay, so the tube was... Why did the tube unlatch? Oh right, the red box. I never had any
Where's
context for
Gab?
it.
I don't see him.
Maybe he went off to another ward?
This dog does whatever the fuck
I'll
he
go
wants.
and check in the prep room.
Why there?
Well, he could be coming through the air vent.
Sigma, did those robots cause you to remember something?
Yeah, Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
The ones we saw when we were in manufacturing. You
Yeah,
said
let's talk about
something strange
Luna.
After we entered that room.
I've made a few before, in the past.
You made robots?
I made a really nice one
Well,
too, and I gave it like a tragic
what I
backstory.
really made was the outer appearance and the AI.
That's the entire
Frame
robot
was
though.
built somewhere else.
Why did you make them?
It's a long story. Let's just say that it was vital to the completion of my plan.
I had to put people through another fucking death game like this so I could come here to
Let's
do a
not
death
come
game.
true. It could have just been my cover. To tell the truth. I was simply lonely.
Oh!
I spent several decades of
Oh
my life
no,
alone,
Sigma's sad.
in the middle of a desolate desert. I lived in a facility built deep underground, much like this shelter is. Sometimes an acquaintance stopped by, but
When were they talking about? What time frame is he referencing here? Is it
it was a
Virtue?
place of complete
Is it
utter quiet.
post Radical
No
6?
rain, no wind.
I have no idea what
Just a
time
buzz
frame
that
he's talking
echoed in
about
my
right
ears
now.
Constantly. Still, it wasn't as if I was all alone at the start. Someone was there to help me for a short while after I started living at the facility. A woman. She was very lovely, kind and gentle. Her name was, well, let's just call her Dee.
Wait, D?
Dee and I, we lived together for 3 years.
Who the fuck was
Spent the time
D?
researching genetics and studying various subjects like quantum mechanics, cosmology, biochemistry, and artificial
This
intelligence.
is between the ending of VLR and the start of VLR. I see. I see, yes. I mean, it all makes perfect sense. I don't fucking get it.
Why?
The facility's environment was very particular. To be brief, it had weak gravity. As a result, an illness developed within her circulatory system. My grief overwhelmed me.
What the fuck was D?
3 years passed, and the pain was as fresh as ever.
So that's why the robots...
I recreated Dee's appearance as best I could. I made her thought.
D is Diana and Luna was based on her. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Completing her. And of course, it was impossible to perfectly replicate everything about Dee. But still, she ended up pretty close. For a robot. I named her Luna.
Yep, there it is!
Luna was very devoted to me. I also found that I truly loved her. Not as a woman, but more like a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hate me?
No, I'd never.
Why would I hate you for liking your Gundam
I'm
model?
just really confused. It took you 25 years to make that robot. Sigma, how old are you?
Have we not? Oh yeah, like the memory weird drug thing.
You must be joking.
Hey, Diana, Sigma, come here.
Yeah, we haven't. This is under the context that we haven't told her about shifting yet, or what the fuck what the fuck Sigma and Phi could do.
What is it?
I've come up with a plan.
Plan.
Oh man, they're splurging here. We're getting actual animations here.
Would you bring out the map, Diana? What's beyond the decontamination room?
The hall for the elevator.
So that would mean?
If we open this door, we can get out of here?
But how would we get it open? It's welded shut. Nothing less than a bomb would manage to dent it.
Ah! So that's why it unlatched.
Let's just use a bomb, and boom, the door will be blown away.
Pretty smart there, Phi. I like this.
You don't mean... If I remember right, we only need to set the timer and...
This is gonna go poorly.
Correct. Once the timer ends, the red and blue balls are released.
When they both touch, that's when it explodes.
Yeah. Okay. Get to it, Sigma.
Huh?
The two of us, we'll see you back in the lounge.
Wait a second. You want me to carry it by myself?
Men lift the heavy stuff.
Okay, you don't have to phrase it like that.
I'm the old one.
But your body's 22, right? Don't forget to be
Diana's
careful.
losing her fucking
Okay.
mind.
If those two balls touch early, we're goners. Diana and I won't have a way out anymore.
Your concern for me is touching.
4 balls at the edge of a bomb.
Oh, okay.
For real?
Walks into a fucking wall. Okay. That's weird.
Phew. All set to go.
Congratulations.
Who the hell made you head honcho?
Call me Boss Phi.
When did you get so high and mighty?
Since birth.
Parents must have been real characters.
Ah!
More importantly, looks like the timer can only go up to 300 seconds.
Why do you need it to be like,
5 minutes,
okay?
huh?
5 minutes is plenty of time to get enough distance.
Alright, I'm gonna push the button now. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I thought they were gonna make me like make the decision. Do you press the button again? Knowing what happened before? You may want to go a little bit farther.
This is far enough.
How much time is left?
You may want to go a little bit
4
farther.
minutes, 30 sec. No, 20 seconds.
Lamau 420.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane.
Wow, that went south.
These 3 are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, crash, 5. That is all.
No. How?
The execution.
What?
You forgot? Diana picked C-Team during the vote at 1330.
Wait, what are you saying? Diana chose to vote for Q-Team.
Oh, this is
Isn't that
interesting.
I...
Because the Akane is dead portrait now.
What kind of nonsense are you trying to pull? Did you really believe that I wouldn't notice?
What is this bullshit? What are you talking about? Oh! Oh! That's so sad.
Zero.
What you're doing right now is considered a rule infraction.
Then why'd you set it up, douchebag?
By means other than the X door. That is one of the game rules.
We never heard that rule before.
As such, I decided I must break the rules as well. Q-Team is on the other side of the decontamination room at this
Lol, Lamau.
lie unconscious from being injected with the anesthetic in their bracelets. Just so you know, the bomb you activated is really quite powerful. It's true that if it detonates, the door in the decontamination room will be blasted apart, just as you had planned. At the same time, that means the deaths of the oblivious, slumbering Q-Team.
Yeah, this is the dilemma, isn't it?
So, what will you do? There are 3 minutes left.
My hero was just like,
You can stop
my hero was all like, I'm a genius. And now is the moment of, oh no!
and make your own escape. The choice is yours.
Hey, wait! Diana!
Are they actually gonna just fucking stop her? What? Hello? What happened? I guess decontamination was on?
What the hell was that?
I think it's liquid hydrogen fluoride, or hydrofluoric acid.
Oh, what?
Fluoric acid.
Hello?
Powerful acid that can even melt glass or metal.
How do you know that?
I know because I just do.
She's a nurse.
doesn't
She has some
matter.
experience in chemistry.
Definitely some kind of acidic liquid. There's no way we can.
Acidic? Hello?
This is.
A protective suit,
Will that work?
We can go in if we put this on.
but there's only one.
I'll do it.
No, Diana.
But if someone doesn't go in, Q-Team will...
Then I'll go.
No, I won't let you.
Oh my god, look at all these fucking martyrs!
Even if someone gets the suit on, we won't make it in time. Come on. Let's get out of this room. There's no other way.
I just realized something weird up with Diana's eyes. Time to decide! Fuck that! Big mistakes for the martyr team!
I'm sorry about this, Sigma.
This is so obviously a bad. Oh! Yeah, she had the stun gun.
Diana.
Festivore, I have to do this eventually.
I have a request. Take Sigma to the surface.
I can't.
So you're saying you can't do it? Then I have no choice.
Wait, what are you doing?
This.
Where the fuck did this come from, Diana? What the hell? So, we just left them to die, then. Because they're not gonna know the passwords. Instantly melted. Oh, fuck!
No.
Well, they're all dead, aren't they? Because Phi and Sigma were still in the room. Yup. Who could have seen this coming? Sigma may, or not Sigma, Zero may as well just says, oh yeah, you're fucking cheating? Well, Q Team's dead. That's on your hand, buddy. This? A bomb. Why is there so much in between? And why is the skip button not just a button instead of a hold toggle? Run like a bitch. Run like the big coward you are, Sigma. Ooh, what's up with the frame rate here? Because I'm checking something?
Where's Sigma?
Oh, Sigma, you asshole.
Still in there.
Sigma!
Sigma, you are a douchebag.
Open this door!
I have to do this.
What do you mean?
You would have tried to hold me back if I said I'd go, right?
You lied?
Anyway, there's no time.
You're gonna explode,
You need
dude.
to get as far away as you can.
Stop messing around, you're just gonna die.
That's not it. It's just in case. I won't die. I will save everyone in Q Team.
You're such a fucking liar.
So,
Sigma! Sigma! Sigma!
Define he, Gnosis. Wait, does it just stop there? Oh. Oh, fuck you. Wait, what's this? Did I just not continue this? Like, why did we just stop here for the poison? Does it just end there? Is there a plot requirement? Cause like there's no lock. But I guess this is also kind of a lock, isn't it? Okay, so we just did D team. So time for Carlos. What stupidity can we get into with Carlos's team? None of these look very interesting. I guess that thing in the back there looks weird with like the vine door? You see the pass for the incinerator. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Well, the incinerator was losing the gun game. So we did not see the other path for the incinerator.
The infirmary.
Guess we were locked in here while we were unconscious.
Why was Akane T-posing there?
So that means...
We weren't locked in?
But why are we here then?
1810.
Greetings, C-Team. How are you feeling?
0.
This is different.
Before we begin, I shall tell you an old story. 17 years ago, a woman was killed.
Yeah.
About a month later, a male suspect was located and arrested for her death. He claimed innocence, but the jury found him guilty. The verdict could not be overturned, and thus the man was executed.
Why is the volume so weird here?
The man's wife took her own life.
I don't think they skimped on it. I think they just didn't have any budget from their producers.
Children?
We moved to several years later. New DNA analysis results proved that the man's claims were true. He was falsely convicted. The true culprit remains at large, their identity still unknown. Life is simply unfair.
Well, we know who it is. It's what's her face, because she
More of
just
these
told us the
pointless
story.
stories.
Calamity can occur without warning. Say, perhaps one day you woke up and found yourself injected with poison. That's not too odd to happen to someone. Just as it has to you.
What?
If you do nothing, the 6 of you will fall asleep, only to never regain consciousness again.
6.
Fuck you, asshole.
Blah.
The antidote is in that room.
That sounds bad.
Good luck.
Oh, this looks up to the other thing.
Poisoned?
I don't feel different, but I doubt he was lying to us just then.
We better get to finding this antidote.
My
I didn't
ring.
make it to today just to end like this. I need to do what I'm here to do. I can't die.
You're right. Let's all get through this together.
This
We'll
weird,
find a
like,
way to stay alive.
this weird desynchronization is, like, very odd in terms of, like, plot pacing. Because I feel like this should have been the first thing we saw. Also, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I could. There we go. I mean, I really hope that it's not advancing time here. I'm gonna go get a drink. Hard to connect the timelines of this game. Like, was ZTD and, or not ZTD, VLR and 999, or just the plots within the game itself? Oh, right. Asshole game. Humidifier. Does my skin dry out during the winter? That planet's pretty fucking dead. What's behind the silk screen? Can we not move it? Luminol. Man, fucking Uchikoshi really loves Luminol. It's in all 3 games. Damn, I thought we were humidifying blood all over the place. But I'm spraying with purpose, Akane. Pretty sure Luminol appears in AI 2. Wouldn't be surprised. Barcode reader. Are we actually on a time limit for this? Because I noticed the music is getting faster. Stethoscope. Ah. We're gonna pick a lock. Doesn't sound like the stethoscope applies here, unfortunately, because I feel like the stethoscope would be the obvious option there. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh yeah. I can respect that. I don't think Uchikoshi is aware enough for 420 humor. I guess I can't open the fucking drawer to do a luminol test. Okay. No, idiots. Okay. That's really dumb, but I guess. Kane! I'm fucking scanning with intent! Calm down. I wish I knew the keyboard button to manage my inventory. That's I guess that's a sink in a loose sense. I wonder. No, I guess that wouldn't be a barcode, would it? Because barcode reads white. God, if there was a time limit, that would suck. Where in the world would I use any of these items? Damn it. Didn't want to do that. Can I combine with this with anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay, there we go. You solved the puzzle! Hello, Gridded. I had a Christmas. 693. Puzzle solved! I feel like they could have streamlined this. Oh, I see the dilemma here. But they tell you that, though. Would have been cool if they didn't tell you the numbers after opening them. Ooh, look at this. I did not try 420 because I don't think of that humor at the gate. I would have laughed if it was like, incorrect, idiot. Hard. Okay, I never would have fucking got that. Computer Buzz like, loser! $420 would be a good one for like Nirvana Initiative where they put it in and then I was like, what the fuck are you doing? No! Okay, something has to go in there. There's like, no, my god. Oh. Ugh. I guess right now it's the puzzle. Oh. Oh, no! Oh, this is terrible! Oh my god! How am I supposed to do this? Oh, look, so as for the mine, the cube must be created by switching the switching the placement of the pieces. Okay. Oh, is there like no context clues, really? The actual fuck? Because you can't even tell if this is like a bottom piece. It is. How? What? How was there a key card in that? That is physically impossible! Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay. Scan Akane. Oh, hello? Akane, you got weird brain code going on. Help, I don't know how to barcode.
But I'm doing it, game! Why are you mocking me like this?
Enter. Oh my god, it's detecting everything, isn't it? Oh, you're right. The barcode could be incomplete. God damn it! I thought Akane just was the one with code brain. Get in there, Carlos! Oh man, Carlos, you got a bad case of black code in you. Alright, Jumpy, get the fuck in there. It did it! Did we? Oh, fuck me, you're right. I knew there was more to this. Yeah. The more you protest, the more I just want to poison you, Jumpy. A lug wrench. Oh, Jumpy's got a lot wrong in his head. Alright, he is ready for a little casual penetration. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry. Kia. Oh. Oh, fucking okay. Wow, that feels like very busy work. Couldn't you have just, like, done it all? Feels like we're doing a lot of, like, separate steps just to scratch our ass. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh. Damn it! I wanted to go backwards, you dumb motherfucker. Okay. I just had to let go. I was like, is this a fucking 5-shift combination? What the fuck? You did it! You found an escape?
Congratulations, C-Team. It appears you've successfully found the antidote. The poison must be circulating through and making you feel heavy right now.
No.
But do not worry.
No.
Your lives shall be spared if you drink 100 cc of the antidote within the case.
The case? This case?
No.
Obvious that there are 8 containers labeled A through H. Vials of liquid are within each of these containers.
Some of them is battery acid. The other is thawing agent.
The other 7 are dummies. By pressing the red button in the center, the lock to that container will disengage. Only one may be opened, however.
Ah, this
So
is
we're
douchebag
wrong,
moves.
Still, I am not so cruel. I shall give you a hint. Sitting beneath each button is a sample of the liquid stored within. It is only 1 cc, but it is enough to provide.
What the fuck is this?
The antidote has a peculiar characteristic. 3 minutes after you lick it, the tip of your tongue.
Are we just looking 9 volts right now?
You have 5 minutes remaining. If my calculations are correct, the poison will have spread completely through you by
So we only get to test 3.
which case will you open then? The choice is yours.
What do we do? What the hell do we do? Maybe we should go left to right and lick each one. I'll take A. Carlos, grab B.
But it's like a
Akane, you
3-second
take C.
time.
No, we can't rely on that method to work.
Why?
It takes 3 minutes before we know anything either way. That would be alright if we picked the correct one, but if we didn't,
We're all dead.
So, what do we...
Junpei, just calm down. There's a better way. First, Carlos. You need to lick E, F, G, and H.
This is an interesting
Next,
approach.
Junpei. You lick samples C, D, G, and H. As for me, I'll take samples B, D, F.
Why are
and
we not
H.
taking
What about
A?
A?
We don't need to test that one.
Why?
We don't have time. Just do as I say.
What?
All right. Let's trust Akane.
What's your game here?
Oh, there it is. My tongue feels all tingly.
So Akane got it. I don't feel anything though.
Nothing here either.
Oh, A is the control.
Neither
Okay.
Junpei nor Carlos felt a reaction. So that must mean
Akane!
God
Hey, what's
damn it!
Shit! Our resistances, they must be different. It looks like the poison got to her faster.
So what should we do now? What was that method Akane came up with?
We'll have to make the decision ourselves.
The answer. What's the answer? I licked samples E, F, G, and H. Junpei had C, D, G, and H. Akane licked B, D, F, and H.
It's B.
And then, only Akane felt numb. In that case, the container with the antidote is...
Okay, so A's not there, so A's not there. A's not the control. Everybody looked H. Akane looked B, D, F, and H. So it's B, because Junpei didn't get a reaction from D. Neither Carlos or Junpei got a reaction from G. H was all of them. Akane was the only one who looked B. I love this. I love this. Virtue's Last Reward one.
There's 6. Zero said that we'd need 100 cc's of the antidote.
I thought.
Doesn't that mean that each of those are 50 cc's?
No, I'm pretty sure these are 100 cc.
How do you know this, Carlos?
So, there are 3 left over.
I thought this is the poison was gonna be painless.
We, Carlos.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Well, you better get the one who's fucking dying first.
Hang on, Akane.
Hang on, wife.
Yeah, I know.
We need to take it too.
Right.
Okay, down the hatch.
Oh shit, that was 50. Chug a lug another one. Why did he make it grape flavored? I hate grape. Wait, what?
No, that's Junpei.
Why do we have this weird primal memory? Okay, okay.
I'm really sorry. I just suddenly fainted and...
No, it's okay. Your plan still saved us. Thanks.
Oh, I don't know why the notches are missing now, because that's the those tubes were the 1 cc.
What are the other 3 for?
Now announcing the current casualties. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. These 3 are now deceased.
Well, that kind of fucking makes things easy for us.
Passes will be revealed.
I mean, that fits Q-Team to a T.
Q-Team is... How could they? Even Q. He couldn't even see or hear when... to just mercilessly kill someone like that! So, I guess that means only us and D-Team are still alive.
Oh, wait a minute. I think D-Team might be in danger right now.
How?
Carlos! Junpei! Grab the antidote and get to the lounge!
Hey, what are you...
No time to explain! Hurry!
There's a lot of time to no explain! What's going on? Okay, it's your girlfriend, dude. Let's go.
These are an antidote. Please drink them, Akane.
When Zero spoke to us, I realized something. C-Team weren't the only ones to be administered the poison.
If you
Oh, yeah. That's fair. But that tube on Geb is not gonna fit all those antidotes. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
You're right. He did say 6 back then.
Yes, and now Q Team is.
So the other 3 are...
Everyone on D Team. I just hope these actually get to them.
Will he even reach them in time?
The only thing
Not
we
with
can
his
do
robot
now
legs.
is pray.
What? That he'll be in time?
Or
That he doesn't make it, and there'll be 6 people dead.
I like how you just have
That's what you
no lip flaps for that.
Hey,
Not a single mouth animation for
God, you
Junpei.
sound like my mom.
I like how Geb has access to fucking hammer space.
you don't really look all right, Carlos. Maybe the poison's not completely gone yet.
Maybe they were 50
No,
cc's.
that's not it.
You're worried about the D Team then?
Junpei, this might sound messed up to you, but I saw something earlier.
Oh, here we go!
A vision?
This is gonna be good!
Junpei, your head. It was in the pantry. Just your head.
What the hell are you smoking, Carlos? I'm fine. See?
Then your head
Look,
falls
all
clean off.
things attached and accounted for.
Maybe it was like a prophecy or something.
I highly doubt you're seeing into the future.
I agree.
Oh,
I think
no.
we're predicting what will happen. It's not the future.
Does
you saw,
Carlos have
but
Akashic
a different
memories?
past.
What do you mean?
You know, don't you, Junpei? Morpho
Oh god,
field
Carlos has the Morpho
A
field!
special field exists in a dimension we can't see that acts as a medium for information. This may be what's happening. I think Carlos accessed that field and saw another history.
How does Carlos suddenly have this?
Remember what you said during the vote? You can tell down which path death waits and which is safe.
Yeah, but that's just my gut feeling.
Are you sure?
Where are you going with this?
You're a firefighter, right? There must have been countless times when you found yourself facing danger. Better to go right or left? Go upstairs or turn back?
Okay,
Every time
this
you
makes
made
some
a
plausible
decision,
sense.
You were observing the other histories. Which room held someone needing your help? Which door blocked an inferno? You knew because you saw it happen already.
This is a
Morphogenetic
pretty
field.
big
Why
accusation,
do you know all this,
Akane.
Because I have the same ability as you. And Junpei can do it too.
No, he can't. He
It's
receives
thanks to his
information. He
power that I'm
doesn't.
even here at all.
He doesn't process
That was
it.
a long time ago. I haven't been able to use it since. Even now,
I feel like a worthless twat.
Greetings. How does it feel to revive from the brink of hell?
0.
How do you look like you belong at a fucking convention?
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
This is so fucking anticlimactic. Okay, plot's over. Go to bed. Now the question is something unlocked? Which one was the poison one? It was a Diana one. Which one was Which one was Anthropic Principle? Oh, right, that's that. Wait. Oh, we just did this. So then it would be this that would be unlocked. Yeah, because this is unlocked now. Yeah, I'm thinking these games are definitely a test to see who has the abilities, because that's what the past 2 other games have been.
I'm gonna trust in C-Team too.
How did these guys get poisoned again? I honestly forget. Wait, what? Do I not get to advance? That's weird. Huh. I thought there was a lock there. It's so weird. Oh, this is the one that I was ruminating about before, wasn't I? What's this decision? Gun versus it. Oh, pass fail. There's a third option on the gun? Okay, hang on a second. I'm like trying to process this scenario. So, gun versus incinerator leads into anthropic principle. Okay, so we just did C-Team and we did D-Team. Oh boy, great. Get to see these losers. Oh boy!
Huh? Why? Nope. It won't even budge.
Ah! The hell is that?
It's a pig. What are you worried about?
Formaldehyde solution with
a pig.
It's okay, Mira. I'm right here with you.
Wow, dude! Fucking worthless.
We're in the biolab, right?
So there's a bunch
Rattlesnake
of
6 is a lot of plot gnosis.
This place is really creepy. Why is something like this in a bomb shelter?
Why not?
Maybe the builders thought to be prepared for some kind of pandemic.
Pandemic?
An infectious disease that hits on a global scale.
Yeah, like coronavirus 19. I mean Radical 6.
This place is an
Yeah.
isolated location for researching all kinds of viruses.
Hey Dom, what's up?
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Dom team. We're here to touch your heart.
Like what?
Like maybe taking the ingredients and cooking all of us a nice meal.
Ugh.
But isn't it too early for dinner?
6:10 isn't
It's been
early.
4.5 hours since we fell asleep in the lounge.
4.5
Yeah, this is the asshole team comprised of 2 psycho murderers and a kid.
No, not necessarily. We could have woken up a bunch of times during all that, but if Zero erased our memories...
Of course, we wouldn't remember.
No.
What's this?
Wiki wiki, eggs and bakey. Hell yeah!
Pig's stomach.
Whoa, for real? Would that mean that we...
Probably.
Why? Why do we have to do something like that?
I have no idea, but it's not like we really have a choice, do we?
There's no way to leave.
She wants to touch that heart.
We're just gonna have to do what he said.
Have I ever told my story about my biology class in college and how I dissected a cat with, like, a big-ass tumor? Careful examination of green and pink liquids reveals two cell structures. Separating liquids results in different colors. One that's clear after inspect. One thing that's clear. The cell structure is unique for each color. I feel like I missed a stream. This probably yesterday log. So, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because it's kind of blaring in my ear. There we go. So, back in community college when I was doing transfer credits, I had to dissect a cat. Now, everybody got one of these nasty formaldehyde cats, and I got mine. I just got to fucking business. But when I cut it open, I noticed there was like a lump just out the gate in front of the lungs. And I thought, that's weird. And I look at my book and that's not in there. And I poke it. I'm like, what the hell is this? This isn't an organ. It's not connected to anything. So I call the professor over and looks over and is like, oh, that's weird. I have no idea what that is. That might be a tumor. You didn't touch it, did you? And they're like, He just responds like, wash your hands. Because apparently out of like the, 16 cats we had to dissect in that class, I is the one that gets the tumor was fucking big. It was like the size of a quarter. I was like, that's not normal. And then my professor's like, oh yeah, that's not normal. What the fuck? Ball. Heptagonal? Yeah, we definitely found I feel like death from cancer wouldn't be that ridiculous, wouldn't it? And you would typically find it in somewhere in a different location. Like, it would be within the alveoli of the lungs, not on the exterior of it. Or in, like, the brain. Well, I didn't dissect the brain, so we couldn't tell that. But, like, I don't know if, like, a tumor zone gets to be, like, big like that. But I never studied cancer. I studied, dementia. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Yeah, I thought so. Clues, clues, clues. Where do we find clues? Aljiru. How do you know that? What did this crew do before this point? So, in yesterday's episode, we did a mission where we wound up in a Mexican standoff between a pistol, a crossbow, and a grenade launcher. And the long and short of it is learns that we learned that Mira is a sociopath is the term I'm looking for, right? The one where she doesn't understand how human interaction works, and her solution in order to figure out how human interaction works is to gore open the human body and touch a still beating heart to understand what emotions are. And the way her story was context was framed in a way that leads us to believe that she was involved in the murder that Zero is so hung up on. And it also sounds like something occurred to where Carlos is the reason why Mira got a hand on the murder that pissed off Zero. We all learned all of that last night. Oh, Gridhead, let me tell you this. The pistol the pistol may get the first shot, but the grenade will eventually win. Aljiru got its name from an old way of calling vegetables green plant. It tastes like shit. It's pink liquid. How does this 9-year-old baby man know all this stuff? No, we're not gonna be able to do that. Where's the thing? I guess we're just being told, fuck this. Yeah, tool. Huh. Look at that shit. A centrifuge. I guess we will need to eventually dilute the liquids? Or not dilute, separate. Wait, what? Are you gonna be this pedantic about it? Oh my fucking god. That's weird. Where would that go? Please, just fucking orient. Oh my god. Help. No, ma. Orange, blue, orange on top, blue in the middle, white on bottom. Hey, what does green and pink make? Oh! They don't make anything because they're byproducts. Well, not byproducts, but like the result of mixing. I haven't looked at this yet. Nope. Why are these? Well, I never looked at this. What am I missing? Oh, the pig is the other specimen. That's the thing that's got to go on the tube, isn't it? Is this the thing? Okay, this is what I've been looking for. That's exactly what I've been missing. Split that pig. Take its blood. The incubation period for the virus is extremely short. Mortality rate is 100%. Symptoms include blood erupting from the body, then death. Hey, Camilla, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Microscope. Ah, I knew something was afoul. Power cord. What needed power? There we go. Are we holding anything that can fit in there? Who designs a fucking an analytics thing that could be operated with a steak knife? Ah! Wow! How'd you break a steak knife? My mom just got my internet back. What is this game that looks like a puzzle game? This is the third part of a long-winded series by Uchikoshi. I can't remember the guy's first name. Is a author in Japan. It is a mystery that involves parallel timelines and a bunch of other assorted like pseudoscience. But right now, it's basically an escape room plot. Okay, so we don't have the dishes yet. So now we need to look at the microscope. What am I looking at here? How do I adjust stuff? Damn it. Okay, so the items examined don't mean anything. So what else do we have? Okay, I see what's going on here. Okay, so those are meant to interact with that, but we don't do anything with that is the issue. It's something to do with either Simon or the centrifuge. Wait. Oh, god damn it! Oh, that's irrelevant. Actually, wouldn't the other computer be on now that we have the power on? Hmm. Oh, what the fuck am I missing? I feel like there's something obvious I haven't looked at yet. No, the computer doesn't have a power button because this game is, How do I describe how the, weird steps you have to go through for this game? I feel like it has something to do with the centrifuge, but like, I don't know what the fuck do they want from me. It has something to do with the microscope. Damn it. They're the exact same liquid, right? Oh, I thought there was more in there. It sounded like there was more in there. What do they want me to do? I feel like I'm missing something important here. I know exactly what it means because y'all are dumb as fuck, but like, I don't have any of those colors. So I'm missing an interactable that I don't know where it would be. Yeah, the Petri dishes allow us to put the liquid in log, but we only have green and pink right now. My gut instinct is telling me that we need to put them into some files in order to access the centrifuge. But I'm not getting any, like... I'm not gotten anything to allow us to use the centrifuge. I feel like they're in here, but I don't have a hint for this. Orange, blue, white. Okay, open the locker on the left. No. Everything here is opened by this. That's red and yellow. There's no orange there. God, Eric, you just give up so fucking fast. Just look in boxes. No, I've tried the centrifuge multiple times. Eric's like, I don't know how to use a fucking centrifuge. What are you, stupid? There's a manual for the centrifuge on the shelf. Ah, boy, I wish Eric had a fucking brain cell on him. Then maybe he could look at books. Oh my fucking god, that wasn't a label. Fuck you. Device to mix and separate liquids. I'm not insane in thinking that was a label, right? No, yellow liquid could be lemonade. Why are you frontin'? Eric is right for once. A broken clock is right twice. Now, how does one make orange? It'd be red and yellow, right? Yeah, I know color theory. Still the same thing, that's so weird. Orange, blue, white. God, that's a lot of blue for what we have in our pocket. Baby! Yeah, baby. We got the baby. Are you sad? Can I stab you open, get emotions? What? That is definitely a hint, but I don't know how to apply it to what we know. Ha! Hang on a second. That doesn't really help, does it? I'm gonna go ahead and preserve this information. 1 second. Hooah. Put that over here on the other side of my Gundam cockpit. I don't remember right, this one doesn't move. That doesn't make any sense. Scientists require those specimens to be categorized and put in their proper place, all but the butterfly can be shifted to another position. Okay, so we don't get a light show showing us stuff. What is the context clue for this? Because the butterfly is locked in place. If we, because I'm looking at the, maybe we need to solve something else. Maybe. Of course not. Yeah, because we got the photo here, but I'm like having a bit of trouble contextualizing it because there's no what's it called, proper hierarchy to match this with that. It seems like it's supposed to be that. No. And then they kick you out for doing it wrong. Sorry, I'm looking at this, like... Did you try looking at one of the separated files in the microscope? Actually, no, I didn't. Good call. I thought all of them were just fuzzy or some shit. Okay. I think I get what's going on here, but I don't know how this is going to pertain to what we're doing. Oh, but That doesn't seem right at all. Oh, fuck. We have to make a purple liquid, don't we? The problem with this is that I'm assuming baby is supposed to be number 2. But the problem is, white was the bug, but it only had one single cell. By the way, this is not how biology works at all. Let's see what red tells us. Okay, so plant is supposed to be 3. Five. Still doesn't track though. Because white is supposed to be bug. What about the Simon Says thing on the locker? Maybe. That could be it, yeah. But no, yellow's 5. So that wouldn't track. Oh, I see what you're getting at. Okay. There we go. Transparent pest specimens. Oh. No. Not again! Fuck off! Why do they do this twice? I already see the problem I have cornered myself into. feel like this big motherfucker doesn't really work anywhere, does he? Like, this is the only place where this big frog can work? Hmm. But then the snake becomes a problem. Hello, P. How's it going? Oh, duh. What the fuck? There we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh, right, button. The hell? So these are just fucking broken. Those kind of look like numbers. Do they? I guess, 3. Oh, motherfucker. Lamau. Now I see them. So, okay, so bird, fish, man, bug, plant. Good call. Everybody ignore Eric! Shame Eric! Fingerprint authentication device. I guess the tables just wanted a blood offering? Yeah, put it there. Oh, what the fuck do you want? Oh. Someone's gonna get shanked to death, aren't they? What do I need a knife for? Oh! Oh, fuck you! I clicked everywhere else and you didn't give it... Okay, sure. Get the fuck in there. Gaching! What? Flush the pig! Oh my god! Didn't you want to prove you're a man? Cut that fucking pig open! Do we have a dissection table somewhere? I guess we can't put the pig in the clean bench. That's nasty. Alright, boys. Content warning blood. Oh, man. This would be such a super big clue to what we learned yesterday. Mira says, oh yeah, we learned that last time. That's why I find it really funny that you joined in now.
Zero.
17 years ago, a woman died. Her chest carved open with a sharp object.
Would you like to hear my tragic backstory? What the fuck are those?
One difference. That woman was alive. Her heart was still beating as the organ was cruelly carved out of her. The male suspect was quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture. The police
But that doesn't track with the story we were told. Eric's just sitting like, what the fuck is happening?
He was heading to the hospital. A seriously ill patient awaiting his arrival for life-saving treatment. However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination.
Okay, so...
With a large truck, the resulting wreck was her.
So the woman would have survived if the doctor didn't die horribly.
The driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery.
Okay.
It's truly unfair.
What does the sob story have to do with Mira?
What is the point of him telling us this story?
It's just some kind of act, right?
No.
It doesn't mean anything.
Oh yeah, that's a
I'm not
great throwaway.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we? The rules are as follows. The pig's stomach you cut open contained 3 syringes. Each of them is filled with a specific virus called
Fuck!
Radical 6.
Radical 6.
This virus is special. It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things. Once infected, symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours. And the host soon finds the urge to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%. Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious. Oh yes, I believe you located a set of documents during your search of this room. A set of files on FBR, the Fanatic Bio-R virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body. Then death.
I thought that sounded a little weird.
Antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FBR.
Okay.
If infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no...
Yeah, we just discussed that.
So a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
I wouldn't call it a vaccination, but like, yeah, you got the gist of it.
What you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
What is he talking about?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device for you. Meaning, you'd already be infected with the Fanatic Bio-R virus.
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with Radical 6, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean. That way, you would not become infected with Fanatic Bio-R.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
I'll say it once more. If all of you plan to inject yourselves with Radical 6, you already have FBI. If you are not going to inject yourselves, then you are not infected right now. Which means, in either case, you being saved is a foregone conclusion. There's no reason for you to worry about the situation.
That's weird.
What will you do now?
I genuinely hate Eric's face. Yeah, by design.
Or refrain? It would be best to consider carefully. I will say that your decision is already known to me.
Yeah, this is Schrodinger's infection, isn't it, Festivore?
So wait, do we even need to choose?
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this Radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine. And if we don't do it, that just means we weren't infected with FBR in the first place.
I'm afraid I don't
But
see the
What
dilemma.
if it's a lie?
Oh yeah, there's the dilemma.
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
This is an odd decision. Huh. I'm gonna see what happens when I don't. Because in my brain, injecting Radical 6 is just gonna cause VLR to happen. So what happens if we don't?
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, right?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected.
There you go, kid.
So you don't think we are then?
No. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio R existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
No. There's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've
Really?
heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected with Radical 6. But instead of doing it himself, for some reason he's unable to.
That's
So he needs us to do it ourselves.
curious.
Hey, what the?
The door!
It opened!
Let's get out of here! If we're too slow, then the door might up and close.
Why
on
is
us.
Mira next to the vials?
Eric!
Oh no, really?
Hey, Mira! What are you doing?
So no matter what we did, she was gonna get Radical 6. When this game came out, because the facial animation. This game came out 2015? But the problem is it didn't have a budget
We
whatsoever.
must have been right not to inject it. I still feel okay, and more importantly, the door opened for us.
There's still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
About what?
Eric doing his weird cross-arm
About
thing is always so
Radical 6
fucking
being
dumb
real.
to me. It's like he's covering his nip-naps.
Yeah.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Could you get any more suspicious?
I know what I know, okay?
It's a weird situation, Rob.
So why not share?
In that 999
Tell us
VLR
more
were
about this
only
Rapid 6
successful in
virus.
America, and this is a Japanese developed game.
I'm not even sure
So,
where to start.
since the
Oh,
I'm guessing
Oh.
that since Japan didn't see a profit, none of the
Aside from triggering
publishers
intense
would want to
suicidal
fund it.
impulses, Radical 6
If I
causes
remember
the
right,
infected's
people were
thought
saying this got
process to reduce
kickstarted.
by 1 root 6. Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through root 6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yep. The infected,
wasn't
through
Kickstarted.
changes
Oh, my
in DNA
mistake.
methylation and histone-modification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms of their genetic expressions.
Hang, chotomate kudasai. Choto. Hang on. Infected through changes in DNA methylation and histone modification. Oh, I see what he's getting at. Saying by altering the DNA, it can affect how the body processes time. That's a pretty bold claim, kid.
Oh, wait. Could you maybe simplify that, please?
Oh, the body's composition changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
A genetic
switch?
Huh. Let's try this. A common scientific thought, until now, was that parental characteristics didn't transfer. Recent research has changed that. We now know.
Why are we
that they
staring at a
can
dog's
be
ass?
by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter.
Oh
forced to risk their life.
my god.
So
Shut up.
If Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
And a crazy person.
Anyway, so if
'Cause y'all are
Radical 6
both
really
fucking
does
nuts.
Flip the genetic switch. Hey, are you listening?
I get to bang Mira?
So you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is
I thought he
highly
just said
infectious.
fluids.
If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then
We would be fucked.
mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
Are we up to 9 now? I forget the world population at our point in time.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. These
Okay.
3 are now deceased. As a result, 3 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, Crash, 5.
Okay, so we are starting to
That
see
is
a
all.
certain amount of permutations for each code.
What the hell? C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote.
The vote?
At 13:30.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
That's actually a very good
No,
question,
they're dead.
Eric.
I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because
Oh yeah, you had the primal memory, didn't you? But that's like...
He's right. I don't think they're alive.
You too, Mira?
Because I feel my bloodlust sated.
What do you think, old man?
That's a
C-Team's
dog!
alive, right?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
Can speak?
Swear to God, if that dog fucking talked.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
What's going to happen with Mira? Because remember, Mira was very naughty. We just did, okay. Oh, this is interesting. What the fuck? Oh, this was the bomb. Interesting. How the fuck did you do that, Sigmund? Oh my god!
No!
Oh! No, wait! This explains everything, actually! Shit!
Sigma, hang
I
on!
can't believe they backwards explained that! That's so stupid!
My God. We need to get him medical attention.
Now we need to get him robot arms and an eye patch.
I'll go check the other room.
Did it cut away to a game over last time we saw this?
It's okay. The shower stopped, and the door's gone.
What did you do, Sigma?
Come on.
Oh, so yeah, they're just fucking dead.
Please, no.
Damn it. Why?
That's real bad.
This child. Why such a small child?
Wait, what path was this? This was...
Hey, are you all right?
Wait. That's not good.
Where are the others? I see. They're all dead. I'll be joining them soon. Zero.
Oh, man!
It was you, wasn't it? You set the bomb. That's okay. You deserve something nice in return.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
What did you just inject me with?
Maybe you've heard of it. That virus.
What a bitch!
Radical 6.
Oh, man! 5 fucking knows, too.
If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
So is the end goal to get Phi injected with, the Blood Geyser virus?
Well, do you like it? My present to you.
I do gotta say, I like the new Dio. She's fucking sinister. Just a crazy person.
Phi, wait!
What? What did she just do?
No.
Who knew this would happen?
Oh yeah, all the Nonary games are fucking dark as shit.
Injected with Radical 6. Everything points to a single truth.
What truth?
Oh, this is the bad loop. We gotta do it again.
It's the one that connects to that future. Well, I guess for Vi, it would be the past. Diana, you must not use this lift.
What are you saying? We need to get you to a hospital as soon as possible, or...
Don't worry about me.
No. The two of you need to get out of here. I'm the only one who should stay.
There's no point. The rescue team will eventually show up if Diana and I get to the surface. And you know, they'll come down and get you too.
Then, kill me. Kill me and burn my remains, now!
How?
Why? There's no
I mean,
other
I guess
way.
we could beat you with
That's
a rock.
the only way to keep the virus from
But how do we
spreading.
burn you?
Come on, hurry. 6 billion
That's
lives
not
on the
how that
line.
works, Fi, because if we kill you, the body liquids will spread it.
No way, I can't do that!
Wait, what? Oh yeah, incinerator, huh? But there's no way back, is there?
Diana, you know what you're doing, right?
Yes, I do. I'm going to save you and Vi.
That's a bold proclamation. You just kind of fucked the world, didn't you? Oh, so there's no neutralizing Radical 6 whatsoever? Yeah, I remember this.
This is Diana.
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them. No, that's not quite right. Not just them.
This is them, like,
just these
backwards explaining VLR's,
All
like,
of
weird
them.
plot dump, isn't it?
All 6 billion. Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Well, that explains where the mystery voice came from. Yeah, we have. They explained that in the entirety of C-Team was dead before the scene.
I suppose this was meant to be. Let's put our hope in the next Sigma. The me who will return here from the future.
I do like that they included this, though. It's cool to see it actually happen. And yeah, there's the red moon from New Year. But you really need to have played Virtue's Last Reward to get any of this. That's the annoying part. Did we get any clues from that? Dead End 1. Okay, so that did get us an ending. Oh, Diana End, not Dead End. What am I talking about? Because we got we got a Q team end here. That's there's more. What are we missing here?
A side stream.
Hi. Well, we got to see the ending of Virtue's Last Reward.
What?
We got Diana End 1, which basically showed the events of Mars' mission from Virtue's Last Reward.
Ah, yeah, the start of VLR. You found the VLR timeline.
Mhm.
Nice.
Which I like the idea of like them backwards explaining that. It's cool to see it in action, you know.
It is if it weren't this game.
I still think it was cool that was in this game. Like a neat thing amidst the pile.
I think it was cool for now.
Man, is the Nadir that much poison?
It reframes the entire game.
Interesting.
But yeah, so
this is interesting.
Looks
There
like
are two Carlos plots here.
Where?
I'm looking at the split and it shows this is a Diana, this is a Q. Then we have a Carlos.
I can't see what you're.
Oh, my mouse isn't pointing. So left nose is blank. I'm assuming that's Diana. Then left middle we have Q. But the entire right side is Carlos. But then again, we get two Dianas here, so I guess that's moot.
I mean, once again, remember that you're experiencing all of these out of order.
Yeah,
so
doesn't seem like there's a way to tell what order is as well.
Yeah, no, mostly the point of that is as you get really far in,
so
to kind of piece things together.
So outside of seeing D Team 1, we lasted Q Team. So we would want to do, we do want to do D Team because we want to see D Team 1. I don't know which one to pick.
You got 30 minutes until the usual end time.
Okay, so you want me to suggest one?
Sure, because none of these are really striking out to me.
The lower right.
Button?
Yeah, button.
You sound constipated.
Yeah, I've been I haven't been eating enough fiber, dude.
First come, first save D.
Or going here, huh?
Yeah, to get this out of the way.
Won't even budge.
I like how both of you sound just devastated.
Yeah, seems that way.
Not devastated.
I was wondering how long it will take for Highway to get to this point.
The decontamination room. That's how it's labeled on the map.
There are showers in here?
You need to wash all contaminants off after you return.
But we know this contains acid, though.
Well, in the case of nuclear.
Yes, because we did the bomb ending, which shows that the showers are producing acid.
There are 2 exits heading to the surface. Here, and the X door in the lounge.
You're right. It looks like there's a hall to an elevator outside. I don't see how they're connected on the map. It must be there.
Okay, then let's escape through that door.
Let's get a bomb!
You propose that.
Looks like it's been welded shut.
Maybe it'll open if we push that yellow button over there.
Did you not just hear that it's welded shut?
Then what exactly is it for?
Bye, can you not hear shit?
No, because
Open your damn ears.
No, because she got injected with a virus.
It's clearly suspect. Better not.
Right.
Looking mighty sus there, bucko.
1809.
9 hours?
Was injected after the vote. Around
13:30.
Oh. That was one.
We've been asleep for almost 4.5 hours.
I can't math.
That might not be true.
Right. Zero did say.
Once 90 minutes are up, an injector in your bracelet will activate. An anesthetic.
I hate these watches.
Your memories will be administered.
I mean, the ones in 999 were pretty nice.
No, I mean just like the idea that all the watches in the series have needles in them. I hate
Yeah,
it.
the ones in 999 don't.
The results of the voting.
Oh yeah, they were just a bomb, weren't they?
It's highly unlikely
Well, some
that
were.
C-Team was able to survive.
And they weren't even a bomb, they were an activator
Even
for a
have to
bomb.
ask?
Ah.
Diana voted against the plan on the note and chose C-Team.
Whoa, wait, hold up. What are you saying? I thought Diana voted for Q Team. Isn't that right?
I'm sorry. I don't really remember.
We don't know because we did too many jumps.
How is that possible? How could you forget?
Memory jug,
After the
remember?
vote at 1330, he told us we wouldn't be injected with the amnesia meds.
Right, I remember it exactly. Diana had chosen to vote for Q Team.
No! I know for sure that she definitely voted for C-Team.
Nonsense, you must be out of it.
You're the one out of it, you senile old fart.
What is happening here?
No. Wait.
Two old friends bickering.
Tell me. Jumped?
Oh my god! I forgot they implied this with Carlos too.
What Sigma was going on about back in DCOM? Well, it's all true.
So wait, if they're implying that Carlos has
When he was saying
future sight, they're implying Diana could jump. Then what's up with Q?
Do you mind explaining?
We'll find out.
Even if I
Mhm.
did, I
Believe me,
don't
this
think
explains everything in excruciating detail,
highly
like a
likely
proper
you
Zero
won't
Escape game.
Oh, so what you're saying is that your head is gonna explode in a
Yeah,
minute.
Q is actually a bomb. So explain everything. Boom.
The Q stands for quantum bomb.
The head helmet comes off, and underneath it is just a bomb.
That's not exactly right.
When
Sigma
the balls
and
touch
I
highway,
both
the bomb goes
originated from the current world of 2028.
Q is Quark from a different
Our
timeline.
consciousnesses were sparked by a specific event into jumping forward to 2074. We returned to April 2029, where we lived 45 years normally through time. In January 2074, our two consciousnesses were booted to the past again.
God, you must sound like a crazy person to Diana right now.
Christmas of 2028.
How do you believe something like
You don't
this?
understand, do you?
Doesn't have to make sense.
Sorry, Fi, this all
Only
sounds
need to
really
believe us.
stupid, okay? Give me a minute
About
to
what happens
take
in
it
the
all
future?
in.
Correct.
I have to know then. Why was mankind destroyed?
Because someone in this group is a spiteful
It
bitch.
isn't as if there aren't any survivors left.
All of mankind was destroyed
large number
because of a single snail.
Yes, the dead number 6 billion.
At least that's what I'm being led to believe from all this bullshit.
See, we keep talking about the snail, and I'm just reminded of that line from fucking Metal Gear Solid 5.
It spread quickly worldwide, and humanity began heading to extinction.
Which is...
I'm the winner. I'm no snail.
Was the experimental facility.
Oh no, wait, that's Slug.
That was what
That
we
doesn't
were
work then.
told Anyway.
But that's like way later, so I'm
Some
not
of
sure
the
if Torben has
information
seen that
appears
bit.
to be incorrect.
Oh, Torpo hasn't beaten 5 yet?
No,
No, I got tired of it.
Oh, shit. Well,
Radical 6.
it means nothing without context.
I've got a feeling it came from the shelter instead.
I know the story and I know how it ends. I know the big twist.
Okay.
Regardless, back then we believed it all started at DCOM.
I also know the
So we
entire reason
infiltrated
for
the
5
facility
existing, which is
subject to
very
prevent the
stupid,
release of
but...
the virus.
Oh yeah, they're right. It does occur at DCOM.
She's the leader of a secret group called Crash Keys that
Wait,
wants to
what?
save the
Hello?
world. Using the organization's
When
assets,
was-
Yeah, this is kind of new to this game.
and altered the original
Also,
subject
it's a
list and
really,
data.
really dumb,
Name? Yeah, it is.
No, there's a reason. Remember her name is Kurashiki.
I could hardly keep
Kurashiki.
Oh.
It's true.
Wow.
It's so bad.
That's
It's so
that's
dumb.
really dumb. Yeah.
I'd like to go back for a second. Fi, you said you jumped earlier, right?
Yeah.
She's making games for brain geniuses.
Brain expanding.
Now announce the voting results.
But yeah, that's, as Ray said, why one of her X passes is Crash.
Ah. Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
I can't say this is an ideal situation for any of us involved. It appears that none of you fully grasp the essence of this game.
You have to be in danger or else you don't become psychic. You've done this twice before, you douchebags.
In the shelter for eternity until 6 people are killed. I will give you one.
I pre-recorded all of this and I'm not even here right now, and AI is controlling it for me.
In your escape from the depths. What must you do? It's simple. I shall show you.
I'm gonna pour acid on these people.
The other 2 teams are listening to a message just like this one. In their ward's decontamination room.
That can't be.
That really can't, because none of them have gone to decomp.
A yellow button exists on the wall in each. Pressing it activates the
What do you
showers
mean?
in the other wards.
I don't think any of the others have been to decomp in this point in time.
What? Hydrofluoric acid?
No, all of them came from decom, and now they're in this underground shelter.
Oh, okay. Great. Hang on a second, hang on.
Decom was the facility that they all joined.
Curious about something.
What?
Oh, they don't show us where we are at right now. That's curious.
Yeah, it's important to remember that I don't think they ever really talk about it a whole lot. But all of you joined for the experiment decom, which was the trying out for
the Mars mission.
Extended stay on Mars, yeah. This everyone involved in decom is now here, but decom is a separate thing. If that makes sense.
After the first team pushes it, the button will become inactive from both of the other teams. Your time limit is 3 minutes. What will you do?
Like, remember those cells you start the game in?
Press it.
Yes.
That's decom.
It is ultimately all up to you to decide.
Oh, so it's just a
Decom is
decision.
above ground.
So we just have a decision to make here, don't we?
Yeah, remember how I said there was another thing you had to do, like voting?
I'm doing it to protect you too.
What?
It's not to escape.
Where you have
Of
to
course
do
I don't
literally
want to
every
kill the other
outcome.
teams. But if we don't act, we're the ones who die.
So we're just pulling
Not
off
for
this
certain.
band-aid, okay.
No one pushes it
Yeah.
before 3 minutes are up.
But if we wait, all 3 teams will be killed. The acid will melt even our bones.
Once
And
again,
all that's
it's
left
not
will wash
super
down the drain.
intuitive that you need to
Is
do
How
that.
you want to reunite? To hug and cry together in the drain? By then we wouldn't even.
Where
be
did
able
this
to see
poetic edge come from?
Sigma! Please calm down!
How could I possibly
He probably
do
read some
that?
books.
Someone on another team.
I mean, he
is
had
pushing the
70
button
years,
right now
yeah.
as we speak.
Just listen, please! Zero did say that we had 3 minutes. But he never said what would
Way to
happen
nail
once the
stand up
time
button.
limit ended.
She's right. 3 minutes is just a space of time. There's still a chance nothing will happen after the deadline is over. It must mean that we're being tested.
Yeah, it's the prisoner's
See how
dilemma
much we
again.
all trust.
Please believe Sigma. Trust the other
Yeah, I bet you
teams.
didn't get enough of that with the vote, and also VLR.
999 also had that, didn't it?
No. 999 had nothing to do with the prisoner's dilemma.
Huh, I thought it did.
999 had nothing to do with voting. 999 was all about finding the digital route and also pairing up with people.
I'm glad they don't make you wait 3 goddamn minutes.
But you didn't like waiting a minute and a half last time?
Shit, no. And the thing was like, oh my god, you guys suck. Stop being trusting JRPG protagonists and kill each other.
I told you, didn't I? None of the others pushed the button.
See, Diana believes in the
So
power of
that's proof
friendship.
that the other teams
And
can
then,
be
yeah,
trusted
then the
to
shower's
follow.
turned on, and she used regular water, and she used hot water. Hot.
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never
Rubbish.
said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone or not.
Lol.
She always looks like.
And when?
I'm sorry, Diana always looks like somebody kicked her kitten.
To be fair, Zero has big Angie baby energy.
Yeah.
We'll be asleep when.
Wow! This is such a dick move! You don't even know if you're gonna wake up.
You know what? I'd argue that's better than being burned by acid alive. And awake.
That's a different cutaway, isn't it? Oh wow, that flowchart was way the fuck away. Carlos. Button?
Yeah. Yep.
Button.
Just a band-aid you gotta fucking rip off and it sucks ass.
First come, first saved. Carlos.
The C stands for crash keys, actually.
This is called the decontamination room?
I think you're supposed to clean off after returning from the surface.
Man.
That was for when there was a nuclear
If we're
war
gonna get
and the
this full
world was
explanation again, I should probably just use the restroom while this runs.
Yeah, dude, seriously, just go take a piss.
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Take a piss while we
The
take
map
the
shows
piss.
an elevator hall
Fine.
beyond this door.
Yeah,
If we
just
came
this.
down the elevator
Like
normally,
aside from
we'd be able to run into
what
this room
happened,
immediately,
just
but
this bit is just
What
so
about that?
it's just really tedious.
connected to the
Honestly,
lounge.
It's really
checked it
fucking
earlier.
obnoxious,
No
and I
dice.
honestly feel like
Locked up tight.
it's just there for the
do you
sake
think
of more
Zero
root
trapped us
splits.
in here to make us play the decision game?
Because, like,
pretty
none of
obvious
this
at this
felt
point.
super necessary, and it's all just kind of
1810.
tedious and annoying.
I think it
yeah,
was
because
about
it's just another.
13:30
It's
when we
really
finished
like
voting and the drug
sure, it's
put
set
us
up
to
to set
sleep.
up like one path
So that
why
means we were napping
this
like
is here,
toddlers for 4.5
but
hours.
really it's just that it's what's the
Junpei,
purpose of this other than to
I have
you
something
know
I've been wanting to ask you.
further
During the vote earlier, you
push
told
in like
Carlos.
hey you should kill each other actually.
Come on, Carlos. Vote for Q
It doesn't
Team.
help that this game is just way
what
edgier
about
than
it?
the previous
What
games.
about? How could you be so horrible?
Which is saying something because you
used to-
straight up see a man with a hole blown
You'd
in his
never
fucking
have said that
stomach
a year
in
ago.
the first game.
Oh, like you're one to talk.
Yeah, it exploded.
What?
Just like tonally,
What
this is a
happened to you,
lot
Junpei?
edgier.
What happened while I was gone?
Oh
I'd like to know
no!
more about you too.
Wang doesn't get to hear about
What's that,
Junpei.
Carlos? Does that mean you're
Sorry?
interested in me?
What? Okay.
No. My
Wow,
focus
I
is
can't
my
believe
little
Highway
sister.
is too busy having a long
Got no
pee to
time for a
see
love
this.
life.
Yeah,
So
instead
our
of
hero
long
Justice
COVID,
has
it's
a
long
sister
piss.
complex.
Junpei? Carlos really is worried about you.
Well, it's more I want to know about you both.
What the fuck are you
What
two
you
talking
friends
about
as
with
kids?
timelines?
And last
I
year
could
you were
fix
trapped
him.
just like this and escaped together. So why?
Why the
I want to
Gosh,
animosity?
stop pointy knees.
That's exactly why.
Junpei.
I want to study you.
I've seen people die. Horrible, cruel deaths I never wanted to see. So many.
Did people die?
Probably
in
becoming numb.
Did people actually die in that fucking string of events?
It's not about that.
After what happened last year, I quit school and joined a detective firm.
And then you failed miserably, didn't you?
What made you want to do that?
It was all because of Akane there. She up and disappeared, so I went to a firm to try and find her.
Ah.
It's small, but known to work among the underground. I've snuck into places running human organ trafficking like they're trading cookies.
That's
Saw
a
a
weird
coworker
metaphor,
I just
okay?
finished eating with pushed off a rooftop the other day. Never had a by-the-books case where I just had to prove he cheated. Every job that passed my hands was dirty and dangerous. That's when I realized.
Why didn't you just go anywhere else?
Beautiful as I thought. I'd only been.
And he was
skimming the
hell bent
surface
on
all this time.
finding Kane.
You can find her through other avenues.
I'd
Well,
drink
no, he
myself
had to
to
dig
sleep.
deep to find her. Remember, she tried to
In
make
my
herself
bathtub with the
scarce.
shower running. It was the only way I was able
He
to.
had to
And
get
also
into
was
the-
involved in some heavy shit.
But last month, finally, I got intel through our network that Akane was joining this experiment.
So that's why you came to DCOM.
Yeah, I threatened those in charge.
He
and
did it
forced
for the
my way
nookie.
in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. he waited like what 60 years in VLR.
Yeah. Then just kind of gave up because he got a son.
And then when he actually found her, it was just like, oh, you're not Akane anymore. Ugh.
He was deeply disillusioned with the woman she became.
So, Akane.
But you know what?
I mean,
valid.
My brother.
How
At that
is
point they had lived.
How is
He's stuck in
Santa?
jail if he hasn't escaped yet. Lotus is doing all right. She's working and raising her
Oh,
kids.
that's good to hear, actually.
Told you this.
That detective guy, Seven.
Why is Seven still the best? Yeah!
Destroyed?
Hey, what's Free the Soul?
You just hear that?
A religious cult. They're a freaky terrorist.
Oh, so VLR isn't happening anymore, is it?
No.
No,
You
it
know what?
is.
They abducted my brother. about 10 years
Remember
ago.
how
In the game we played
Clover
last year was
and what's her
related to that
name
big
said that they were
kidnapping
set
case.
up to destroy
My
Free the
brother and I
Soul's
were trying to
headquarters?
track
Yeah.
Free the
Someone beat them
Soul's
to a punch?
movements, but
Oh,
That was him.
okay.
Two Junpei?
That was him and Seven.
I came across some
Yeah,
info
but
on
instead,
them
Free
while
the
we
Soul
were
went
working.
underground. Is
Okay,
what it
okay.
seems to
Still on their
be
trail. But I kind of
in
think we went
VLR.
too far by destroying their headquarters. I'm pretty sure we pissed off their boss. I think his name was Brother.
Okay, so we're just.
You're saying this Zero the Second has something to do with him?
You know anything about it, Akane?
It's kind of
I
a
already told you,
stretch.
I'm not connected to this. I don't know why this person is calling themselves Zero.
Oh yeah, because as far as these two know, Akane was Zero.
As to why you joined
There've
DCOM,
only been
Akane.
there's only been one Zero.
Junpei.
Yeah, and it's been Akane.
Someone using that
Yes.
name has thrown us into a similar game. No way you can ask me to believe they're unrelated.
Because Ace
Stop
was
it,
straight up
Junpei.
like mask
From
off
what
the
I can tell,
entire thing
Akane's the victim.
driving the first Nonary
I'm
game.
here to change the future.
The second was Akane.
Free the Soul is
And then
currently
Zero the
attempting to
Third.
implement a terrifying plan.
Specifically,
I infiltrated
was
the
50
experiment
years in the
to
future.
stop that.
Mhm.
So you knew that this game would happen?
I don't
So-
know. I didn't know any specifics.
In
about
memory,
all
this
of
is the second Zero.
You just
Yeah.
said it's to change the future.
a very distant future.
So you access the morphogenetic field and...
Hold up. What are you talking about?
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you.
You gotta have the straight man as the person who doesn't know shit what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an excuse to explain this.
Why'd he have to interrupt now?
To be fair, of all the new characters, I'd say Carlos is pretty alright.
Yeah, I've been liking Carlos. I like Mira still, but for a totally different reason now. In that she's probably a better antagonist than Dio.
Dio is basically he's being sneaky or not, where Mira is just.
Yeah, Mira was like out there, and I kind of like having
Mira
of this.
is fucking mask off all the time.
Yeah, and I like that. It's part of why I liked Ace as well when he took the mask off.
And Diana's a lovable ball of fluff.
Diana is just saying, man, Luna was fucking popular. Let's cash in on that again.
That's because Luna was great, and Diana's alright too, just not. She's not Luna.
Luna,
Luna because
the
Luna
problem
was smart.
Here's the thing:
Diana-
Luna has hope. Diana is having her puppy kicked constantly.
I'm sorry, did you say that Luna had hope?
Seemed like it.
Do you not remember her route?
Oh, that thing.
What I'm trying to say is, how do I elucidate this? Luna had depth, is what I'm trying to say, while Diana always looks like she's just distraught.
So it's because she's being the one who's making all the decisions
Yeah.
and just signify like, hey, you should do this. No, you should do this. But it's murder.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it, is that Diana feels like she's being railroaded in one emotional direction.
Luna didn't really have to make too many decisions since it was all like part of the game. Where Diana's like, what?
Watch as one of these motherfuckers has a 5-minute wait as they each have to yell at each other to try
Isn't
to.
it obvious?
Junpei!
Also, like, Luna's position was a lot more complicated than Diana's
We need to
is.
push
Yeah.
forward before the other teams do.
What are you saying, Junpei? Are you really planning to sacrifice everyone else so you can escape?
Yes, because I want that nookie.
It's kill or be killed, so we need to make sure to kill them first.
Junpei,
Junpei and Sigma was like,
changed
windmill
so
slam that
much.
button. I want to protect you guys.
What?
Junpei, damn you! Do you
Suplex!
want to die?
Suplex!
You're okay with never seeing your sister again?
Let's see that suplex!
No way in
For
hell
real.
I'm dying. I did not go through everything just to
Replace
die today.
Carlos with Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah!
No, don't, Carlos! If none of the team
Carlos got them crazy eyes going.
when we voted.
Well, it's also weird too, Anahito, for Sigma's case, because literally the entire lesson of VLR is about how everyone needs to work together to get shit done.
And yeah, Sigma learned nothing. I'm just gonna sit here and chimp over this button.
Button bright and shiny, me impress?
Carlos wants smash, see sister. Imagine Carlos with like an elongated forehead.
The 5-head, my god.
Yeah. Okay. Testosterone down.
It's been 3 minutes.
Does that mean
Cro-Magnon Carlos.
It has to mean no one pushed it.
Which I'm poking fun at Carlos, but I do enjoy him as part of the new cast. Cause like Q feels like a plot device, and Diana.
In my own sweat.
I just don't want Diana to be happy. That's all I want.
You don't want her to be happy?
I want her to be happy.
Yeah, no, as I said, she's a lovable ball of fluff.
But Carlos has actually got a narrative going, so he's a lot more interesting.
He's also a decent foil to both Akane and Junpei's bullshit.
Yeah.
Less than a minute left before we're knocked
Yeah,
out.
nice, but she's not Luna.
That means
Exactly, she is an inferior Luna, and it
We're
sucks.
already melted into goo?
Night night, bitches! And no cheating from you, Akane. I know what you can do.
The struggle is, like, Luna is very obviously based off of Diana.
Yeah, it's plain as fucking day. And they even elucidate that on what we saw today, where Sigma was like, I used to hang out with a scientist. Her name was I guess we'll call her D. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, it's so goddamn obvious.
But yeah, no, it sucks because, like, you already have these expectations set up by Luna, and rather than try to subvert them or do anything with them, it's just Luna again, but without the circumstances. Which kind of, I argue, hampers it. Because a big part of Luna's character was her coping with the horrible circumstances she'd been stuck in.
Let us out!
Oh man, Eric is absolutely gonna do that, isn't he?
Bang all you want.
He would windmill slam that fucking button if he could.
Damn it.
He shot an 8-year-old with a grenade!
We need cool heads.
That's so stupid, though.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Do you know what that button does?
Let's just repeatedly
no,
traumatize
but-
this child.
Maybe the door opens with it.
I feel like Q is a girl.
Kids are a pain.
And I think it's because of the voice actor primarily, so I could be wrong.
Heard anything from Zero?
Come to
Just
find
sitting
out,
around
a
here
lot
is
of middle-aged women voice children.
Yeah, that's the problem facing here, is that there's a very slight tinge of female tone to Q, but I don't know if that's intended or not.
I'd argue at
really
this
don't
point it
know
doesn't
much at
fucking
all.
matter.
We may be at the point of crazy decisions. The only thing we know for sure is what time it is.
In some weird conspiracy bullshit I'm cooking up in my head, it might.
13:30 when we fell asleep
Sorry,
in the
Wakamoto
lounge.
doing a child voice.
God, that'd be great though.
4.5 hours?
But like, not even trying to
you
pretend to be a
completed
child,
that
just his
fast.
normal
And
voice.
at your age, even.
Q just sits there like,
Was it good?
I'm going to
just
press
about to
this
say the
button
same
now.
thing.
Q, but
Seems you still
suddenly
have
it
that problem
sells
with numbers.
voice.
I recall you having trouble calculating change when we first met.
Hey, come on now.
Is that how you two met? I want hear. I want to hear.
Oh boy, here we go.
Face has got to be all red.
Nope. You...
Dish girl, dish.
I still remember every detail.
I love how Mira's just sitting there like, oh, I just want to stab him in the chest.
That morning in Nebraska.
Remember
was
that one
full of
background
thick
they
clouds,
love?
Though the gloom cleared in an instant.
Let's see.
Like a miracle.
Also, man, this guy lived in Nebraska? That explains a lot.
I know, right? He sucks so much.
I still offered them.
Sorry for those of you that live in Nebraska, but as far as we know, ugh.
Now, don't think it was my work.
You know, it turns out that he lived in he's from
I
Ohio.
really truly love ice cream.
What a fucking lame thing to love.
Everything felt hollow. As if
I mean,
there was a hole
ice
in
cream's
my heart.
fucking great.
Yeah, but I don't know if, like,
thought it was just
love
another
would be a
normal
good way to describe it.
I wasn't expecting.
Enthusiastic.
I'd argue the issue is more that Eric's life outside of ice cream is pretty fucking hollow.
couldn't believe
Hey, look at it!
I didn't
Yeah!
think such a beautiful sight existed in this
You
world.
gotta be
they-
a brain. You gotta be a brain
God, the
genius like
feelings
me.
that hit
Eat ice
me.
cream with chopsticks.
I'd never felt anything like that before.
I mean, it's
Still
possible.
can't really
When
use
I realized
chopsticks.
This,
Deep dark Torpo
this had to
confession.
be a miracle. Mm-hmm.
You gotta get used to it.
Mira
Like,
entered my life. She was an angel.
it depends.
that
Really
looked like
depends
a
on the
customer.
consistency. Actually, if you ever want.
I love the backwards tale here, where it's like, ah, I remember the first time I saw him. Fucking worthless,
Like
not
you
a
don't
single
understand.
skill to his name,
Well, I don't
but
blame
he
you.
could be
I
useful.
didn't get it either.
Yeah, because
Mira was just.
I
such a
managed to eat ice cream with
vivacious
chopsticks.
vision of
It was
beauty.
because someone like yeah,
I
yo
was
yeah.
just a lowly ice
She
cream
ate.
shop employee.
She because it was something like it
Next
was
to
like
that,
it was something that
There was no way I would be.
I was
good
doing as
match.
a joke because I was
But
like at a
then
potluck
Mira-
eating cookies with chopsticks.
Cut it
The guy's like,
Me,
wow,
an
that's
angel?
amazing. This girl,
Gotta be
and
kidding.
this
But
lady's
it's
like,
true.
oh yeah.
You
Points to her
really
friend
are
out.
an angel to me, Mira.
Well, she ate ice cream with chopsticks. Beat that. So later on, he came across like I was at a buffet and like,
See, it's easy to do that though, because depending on how you like bisect the ice cream, it's like an easy thing to do.
It's like
it's really
a
the
completely
consistency.
different person.
Yeah.
Because it was pistachio ice cream.
Huh?
Well, earlier you were being. Well, your face was pretty scary.
Yeah, like a
That's like
psycho.
Horribly, cripplingly white.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
gosh.
I can't
so
use
sorry.
chopsticks.
I only learned because my dad challenged me
You
to
were
get a
probably
single
just
grain of
rattled
uncooked
about
rice with
what's
chopsticks, and I
happened
wanted
to
to
us.
spite him.
I could
No,
tell
that's
you were
fucking
a
hardcore,
nice
though.
person under all that.
I respect that. Why?
You're an odd duck.
Turns out my dad was tricking me though, because he was like, oh, I wanted my son to learn about chopsticks.
I guess
So he
calm
pulled this
down.
bullshit on me.
Dopey?
You know
Man,
what?
You're really
it worked.
harsh, Mira.
It did?
But yeah, I'm okay
That's,
now.
that's the best part.
So I
That's
don't really
right.
use chopsticks
fine.
much. I can still use them.
I can
Also use them.
definitely
I use
smile
like
no matter
so if I
what.
ever go to a pub place,
I
I
was-
usually gotta like use a fork because it's more convenient.
I had
Why
to use
would you use a fork when all food is finger food?
I had to use chopsticks recently to flip
wonder why Zero
fried food because
decided to
my
lock us
my
up in
tongs
there
that I
anyway.
usually use were dirty.
Right. Seems
See,
like
the
too much
actual
effort
secret
for it to be
technique is
just
being a
joke.
slime like me, so you
A
just,
lot of
you
money
know,
was pumped into
hoover
this
it
whole
up. You
thing.
just walk right over it, and
Maybe
then bam, it's in
all
your
of
being.
This is supposed to be part of the decom
The thing
experiment.
is,
They wanted to investigate how a
things being
closed
finger
space
food
affected
is
change on emotions.
being Southeast,
right?
the Southeast Asians, we
why
eat a
did
lot
they
of
want
food,
normal
like
people
you know,
like us
a number
to
of
apply?
things with our hands.
Wouldn't you want people?
Oh god, I thought something was up with Mira's heels for a second. I thought they were coming out of the back of her leg, but no, it's just the way her feet are placed.
Maybe the reason
Don't think
they
every
chose
time I think
civilian
about like
subjects
using
is
chopsticks versus using my
because
hands
they're
when it comes to
planning
eating
to
things like
send those
sushi. Because
kinds
one
of
time
people
because
to Mars
I
in
used to
the
work at a movie theater that had a
Oh,
sushi bar,
that
so
sounds
for
right.
lunch I had
Strangers living together
sushi.
on Mars for an extended period.
That
same with
sounds
another coworker.
incredibly
Oh,
odd
What
for a
problems would
theater.
that bring?
It's
How
mediocre,
would the
really.
subjects
But
figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situation?
same with a coworker.
According to the
who also
decom
ate
staff, that's
sushi.
what the experiment was
a
trying to
weed,
determine.
really. Like I
Like
was
the
eating,
chair-bound old
I was
man.
eating the like.
Wait,
spicy
what?
Difficult position on purpose.
What was that about a chairbound
How
man?
we get out?
The sponsor is a civilian organization that hopes to expand.
Okay, we're
its
just gonna
system
drop
worldwide.
that. Whatever. Go on,
Maybe
Festival.
they expect to be
No,
part of
no,
the
no. Wang, open up
colonization
the
of
menu.
Mars in the future.
Look at the log. It's better than bad. It's good.
Where did you come staff? Where did they talk about a chair-bound old man?
They just said a chair-bound man, like the chair-bound man.
Yeah, but who are they referring to? Is it like is it a metaphor, or was there actually an old man?
No, I don't think they brought it up before.
No, they're just mentioning decom staff.
Weird.
Colonizing Mars?
Yeah, back to what I was saying. It's like so I'm eating like despite the funeral, just eating a meat with my
Hey, have
hands.
you
The
ever
guy's
heard
like
this
looking at me
before?
like I get in disgust and
If
hands
you
me
wanna
a pair of
transport live
chopsticks.
koi from
I'm like,
Brazil to
bro.
Japan,
Should've just
putting
like
only koi fish
kept
in an
going to make
aquarium
him
will
upset.
result in most of them dying. But by adding something to that same container, you won't lose
No,
a
you
single
gotta eat
one.
chopsticks with Yeah, you gotta eat
piranha.
sushi with chopsticks, not even with my hands, bro.
Oh yeah, because the piranha
No,
only
you
eats.
pick it up with your ass cheeks.
I guess their self-preservation instincts kick in.
How
I don't know
flexible
how
you
you
think
eat
I
it.
am?
I get it. The fish become so afraid of the piranha that they never
I'm not the
get
kind
to
of person who
live.
had their head up their ass,
That
man.
nervous state becomes the
I
power
know,
that
you
keep
spew
them
shit
alive.
sometimes.
But then the piranha will just eat the koi!
In order to survive, you need that sense of urgency.
I see. So, for an actual Mars mission, it'd be a good idea to have a murderer.
No! No! But that's what
Just
they
that fucking
did!
look right there.
What they did! What the fuck?
Wow.
Scary things like
I
that.
can't believe this game predated
So maybe all this stuff is something similar.
Among Us.
Well, Look, man, I'm just
emotional
saying,
state will
think
fade.
about it. Every single game's
If you
had one.
intentionally inject
Hey,
a sense
hey.
of emergency,
Mira sus.
Because it was Ace in the first game, and then it was Dio in the second.
Yeah, and that's Mira.
So when are they gonna make a Zero Time Dilemma map for Among Us?
Oh, that'd be cool though.
So instead of having two pathological liars, instead you just have some lady who's mask off fucking murder happy.
Your
She just
Tasha
wants
had
to
solve
touch
all
your
these
heart,
weird-ass
Torpo.
puzzles.
Fucking kill happy bitch right up in here.
Let me see
Look
your
at that
heart.
fucking face.
Let me feel
She's
your heart.
sitting there like, I'm fucking trying, Zero!
Nah, Mira wouldn't be the kind to kill via the acid shower because that's too impersonal for her.
Yeah,
No,
remember,
she has to feel the heart.
yeah, she has to understand emotion.
Exactly. As I said, it's too impersonal.
Here comes Eric being a bitch!
Now, if it melts everything but the heart,
What?
then she'd be fine with it.
The construction of all of them are the same. A yellow button exists on the wall in each.
I find it really interesting that we find ourselves the need to look at whatever's talking to us, even when there's like no face there. We still look at the speaker.
I mean, to be fair, the no face there thing is relatively modern.
Yeah, I just find it interesting that we don't just like stare in a random direction and listen. No, we look towards the source.
Well, yeah, because traditionally when you're talking to someone, you're supposed to look them in the eyes or look them in the face.
That's fair, yeah.
To show that you're paying attention, so it also to help you focus on them.
Yeah, traditionally. Well, yeah, it's also for them to know that you are paying attention. As someone who had to teach themselves to look people in the eye.
Yeah, I'm saying that also like it helps you focus. You're focusing when you're
Yeah.
focusing at the sound.
I mean, you can also listen to them and focus on them without looking at them, but it's just as much for them as it is for you.
Yeah. But we are not getting a give, so I'm surprised that we're giving a take.
oh, we gotta hurry or we'll die.
Yep,
It's also,
there we
you know,
go!
Trying to establish where
Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it?
Don't worry. Trust the others.
I just want Eric to like fucking clothesline the kid.
How do you know?
Hey, stop!
Why do
No,
you
please,
keep doing this?
Please crush the helmet. Please fucking try to, you little bitch.
Where did the nice Eric go?
Ah! Yeah! Thank you.
Mira.
At least he's quiet now.
And then she just falls on a knife and cuts his
I'll leave
chest
the
open.
rest of this up to you.
Huh?
It'll be interesting to see how you handle this.
Oh, you're sick.
What?
I thought you knew that.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like it's really interesting to see how like unhinged she is. Like she doesn't goad or anything, just like go for it. Have fun.
No, she's in it for the fun of it.
This party, the onus on a child. Hey, child, I want you prisoner dilemma is this. What?
Headbutt that button, kid!
Remember that, like, Eric is her focus at the moment.
Yeah.
All the other murder is for fun.
Dude, this is just a game of
Seems like the
Hitman.
other
This
teams
is a
didn't
mission for
press it
Hitman where
either.
she has to, like, cut his
I-
chest open.
I am so glad.
Who the fuck punched me?
Are we safe?
Who really knows?
Mira?
Did her mouth not move?
That happens a lot. Like 70% of Junpei's lines have no lip
Watch
sync.
where you're staring.
Yeah, but that one was like pretty blatant.
Seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as the button was pressed. Which means
I bet if we did the button press anyways, Zero would be like, Lamau, you gotta wait, bitch.
What? Then
We'll have to wake up to find out if
You've
we're
done
alive or
it.
not.
You didn't melt each other. Peasants.
Oh my god, stop ruining this!
It's time for you to sleep. Accidentally turns on the shower. Oops.
No!
He sounds like a baby.
But the worst part is, like, it's not even the voice actor's fault, because, like, he's perfectly competent, he's in a lot of shit. But, like, damn, it's just the role that's bad.
Sometimes a voice actor cannot salvage a character.
So can we just go here? Is it...
No, you still need to do the other side of all of those.
Oh my fucking god, really?
Yeah, it's
Yup.
one of the things why that one is because that one is just busy work, really.
That's why I wanted you to rip the band-aid off.
It sucks.
It sucks so bad.
Wow. That's so fucking lame.
Yup. Well, Nick Themeron, I can't explain that.
Well, it's because life is unfair. We gotta see the bad with the good, and oh my god, there's no point to this.
The life is unfair, I say, with one hand making a jacking motion.
Can you trust your fellow man? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, at least we get to see this. Me, Carlos.
Unga bunga button.
Me headbutt button.
Landale, Chicago.
Your mammothine dong.
I like how you just immediately hit with the betrayal music.
Carlos, why?
Why you gotta be a big bitch, Carlos?
Hey, you did good, Carlos.
Wow, even Junpei's not
Dedicated
sold
your
on
life
it.
to saving people, so this is probably hard for you. But what you did is
Stop! Stop!
Carlos!
It wasn't
Will
me!
you stop complimenting me,
Someone took
Junpei?
my
It just
hand
makes me
and-
feel worse.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the devil.
Okay. This is really interesting.
Is
I
it?
can't, wow, Highway, I can't
Or
believe you
you've
forced him to
always
do
had
that.
urge buried
That's
deep
what
inside.
the nadir is, isn't it?
Judgment calls on something
Okay.
controlling you. Come on, it's just part of being human. Life experiences.
you made a wise decision. You sacrificed the lives of others in order to continue your own survival.
Zero.
It truly is a natural human reaction. You simply made an emergency evacuation. The action is legally justifiable.
Legally justifiable murder.
That's a really great way to just put that weight on Carlos.
It first should be natural human
Oh
response.
my god, this is so lame.
It is 1929. Time for good kids to be in bed or something.
It's just a lot of busy work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get the backstory on Junpei, and unfortunately,
There is never an extra player, Nick. There's always you're always given the players on the board.
I like ELR, the super secret. The epilogue that goes nowhere.
Now, do we actually get an ending here, or?
Now you gotta go and choose to go to the game with the other people.
Wow, you don't even get a.
Ahoy hoy, ahoy hoy, ahoy hoy.
Oh, wait, what? Why am I not allowed to jump?
Don't worry about it.
Go team select.
Oh, I have to do it through here? That's... what? Oh, there we go. That's a little deceptive. I thought they were melted with acid!
Soon you'll see the consequences.
Oh! Is this gonna be that dumb?
Huh. This is weird.
Weird?
I feel like I've been trapped in this room before.
Oh, the amnesia
You must be
meds.
imagining things.
I guess.
This button.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Does everybody press the
Yeah,
button?
something isn't right.
No, this is the
Maybe
consequences of your
we've
actions.
forgotten about this place.
Are we gonna get a fucking edgy
Drugs and
brain melting scene like in fucking Indiana
What?
Jones? That would be so lame.
Please, Highway, do you think they have the budget for that?
That's actually a very good point. Boo!
Yup.
Well, hey, Carlos killed a murderer.
Ah, she killed a
Yeah,
child.
how do you fucking voice direct this shit?
God damn it, Festivore.
Just meat
tasty.
now.
So-
Dad just comes in with a broom and just flips it up.
The meat man cometh.
Spooky music.
Now announcing the current casualties. Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D Team, Diana.
I don't know why you're guilty, Akane. You didn't make the decision.
These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X passes will be revealed.
Akane and Junpei's like, damn, Akane's like, oh my god, it's horrible. Junpei's like, I knew this happens, but at least we're alive. Carlos like, oh no, I did it. I killed.
I access the morphogenetic field.
It'd be inconvenient if you didn't remember to sit your own sins. Rip.
Wow, that was fast. We put these passwords in, and we can reach the surface.
But to get them, the other teams.
Hey, on the bright side,
What was that groan?
I've been busting my ass for the past 10 years. I wanted to save.
Well,
as many
on the
lives
bright
as I
side,
could.
Radical 6 can get out.
I worked hard.
Yeah, right?
To do that.
We're all saved. Sure, we did.
Leucochloridium.
What?
Or
Not the issue here, but-
Spinochordodes teleniae.
What?
Heard of either of
Brewski,
these,
in my
Carlos?
case, my reaction was
Why are you
annoyance at having
They
to do
inhabit
that
and
fucking
control
scene.
the actions of creatures larger than them.
I never.
Parasites.
Oh no.
What are we getting at
Are
here?
you suggesting we were controlled by
This shit's too
whatever
low
that
key
was
to
you
actually
said?
make me feel anything.
Leucochloridium are snail parasites, praying mantises, and grasshoppers.
Oh my god!
So
It is Metal Gear Solid 5!
Correct. I've heard of one.
It's true.
however,
English is a disease. How did you know?
Toxoplasma gondii.
Radical 6 was actually just one English.
Oh, the
Rats
cat.
with toxoplasmosis no longer fear their predator, the cat, and are in fact drawn to the smell of their urine.
The rats are attracted to cats?
For humans infected with Toxoplasma gondii, changes in actions and personality have been reported. You become a
Yeah,
risk
also they like
taker,
cats more.
Your reactions slow, or you
Is that explaining why he's a firefighter?
Are you saying Carlos pushed that button because of something like that?
I don't know. But it's more realistic than saying you were possessed by a devil.
A human controlling parasite. Huh.
Dog's like, LOL. We have to do this for all 3 groups, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what we have to do for all 3 groups as well? This stupid
ready?
shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
No problems
It
here.
fucking sucks. It's
Right.
so annoying.
Then let's put in the passwords.
Why? Because I have to alt-tab every time I have to do this. Where is my good old... There you are. This is how I get through all these these fucking playthroughs. It's the stinking gas.
It opened.
I feel like it would take way more effort just to make all these like redundant decisions. This game does not seem great. Yeah, this is the most hated game in the series of fuck.
Hey, what are you standing around for?
Oh no, assaulted by Space Orb.
Those
wacky
pondering.
aliens are at it again.
I am pondering.
Huh?
What just?
I made a promise in another history.
What?
That I'd definitely save you two.
Another history?
What nonsense
That's
are you
fucking
babbling
stupid,
about?
Carlos.
Come
This is
on, hurry
dumb.
up.
Wait, does he have both shift and morphogenetic field accessed?
Carlos!
Carlos!
What do you mean?
Because it sounds like he shifted just now.
Yeah.
He just shitted.
Just hang
I mean,
on.
who's to say his
I'm
foreknowledge
going
wasn't shifting?
to go save you now.
What? No. Into the wall.
Look at that fucking trundle he had.
I'm gonna save you now. Just smash you through the wall. Haha.
So yeah,
Got
if you
him.
guys are wondering, we have to clear every single one of those. We have to get every permutation. Which means I have to fail at gun game.
Fail at gun game.
Kill a gun game and not do the gun game. Learn many things.
What?
Fail at the gun game?
Wait, what?
Incinerator room.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this now. You don't need to clear every event 100%, but specifically the vote and the shower room, you need to do every permutation of.
Okay, so we don't have to do gun game. Headbutt that button!
Slam a jam that baby with your face!
So,
Yeah, but they.
Ho-
Some things is also.
hopefully this explains something with Q.
What happened?
Also, yeah, like sometimes you do need to fail shit or like do both
I
sides.
see.
Other times it just nets
Interesting.
you a bad ending.
Did you push the button?
You learn a
Does
few
this mean we're
things.
going
So
to be
some of
saved?
the fail routes, but a lot like a number of the fail routes are just straight game overs.
You killed them!
You just told them to push the button!
Punch him in the dick,
No,
punch him in the
we
dick,
did.
punch him in the dick.
We had to do this so we could survive. There was no way around it.
Eric, you are an asshole!
It's not my fault!
You just tried to push the button 5 minutes ago!
What? What are you talking about? It was obvious you were planning on.
Thank you, Q!
You're the one who actually did! It was your hand! You pushed it!
I'm not owned! I'm not owned! I really hope.
Eric just thinks on a seat of his pants and never really thinks about anything.
Yeah, right? I really hope Mira stabs him.
I mean, she has.
I hope she does it again. I want every fucking path of this man's life to be stabbed by Mira.
3 days later.
That was such a good scene.
I'm the happiest man in the world. Stab.
That was such a good scene, though.
His dad's so comfortable.
1929.
You have done exactly as I commanded. The memory loss drug will not be injected into the three of you.
No, no, I didn't do it. He's the one who pushed it, so he's...
Why are you having the fucking conniption fit when Q should be staggered from this?
He feels like he's,
told you.
you know,
I
like
didn't kill
partially,
anybody. I
partially
was only
responsible.
watching. Dad, I was just watching.
Oh, right! His tragic backstory.
Didn't do anything wrong.
His tragic
the one who-
backstory, or he's a tragic university, a tragic human being.
So completely worthless.
So cold.
Lol, Lamau.
I still can't empathize with Eric here. Like, even knowing about his
Nope.
past, you're just like...
I literally could never.
It's like... You did it!
He has, you know, he's not a likable shithead. Like the likable shithead that is, Theo.
Why did we chain up Geb?
You know, sometimes dogs gotta need a leash. Alright, time to get this over with.
Alright, who's ready for more gore porn?
No, I am melting by acid.
The pain.
Decontamination.
Oh, my fucking
Yeah, Eric just always sucks. There's never a point in time where Eric doesn't fucking suck.
Trapped in this room before.
Is it just deja vu?
I've been in this place before.
Feeling about this.
No.
So do
The
I.
only time Eric doesn't suck is when you first see him. You don't know anything about him. Then immediately he says a word.
Yeah, like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, you're just terrible, aren't you?
For you, Carlos?
You feel it as well?
Yeah, not just her. I sense it too. Somehow, this button...
Sometimes you can write
Very
characters who are not likable at all.
Here's the weird thing, like,
We lost our memories.
Dio was, I don't think Dio was meant to be likable, but he did kind of have a little bit of fun to him.
What in the world?
Eric just sucks.
What I mean by likable shithead, where it's like evil. He's a villain, but he's like
He's owning it.
He has that personality where like, look at this guy,
The spicy shower. This is what happens when you turn the knob a little too far.
Yeah.
bro. You see, really, they're just screaming because they're not expecting it to be so cold.
Oh, I see. It's cold. No, see, I thought they just turned it on too hot and didn't realize it.
Why can't we skip this?
Oh, it's hot.
It's the exact same scene.
That's actually just soap right there. That's why there was, you saw that red mist going on.
Tasty meat.
Meat soap. Oh god, the smells. Oh, who would make soap out of this?
We're not
Nope.
in decom.
Of course we are.
Yeah, you're still there. And you even got the basketball hoop.
I
and
mean,
everything.
not decontamination, not decom. Sorry.
The only scenes you can skip
This
is scenes that you've seen, quote unquote.
We have not seen these.
happened in the
Every one of them has a longer cutscene that happens after the vote.
Which is
Without
why,
fail.
which is why this fork sucks.
It's
That's right.
fucking excruciating.
That button.
I'm a monster.
Now
The gumdrop
announcing
buttons.
The current casualties.
No, Pepe hands.
C team.
I will thumb.
Akane, Junpei. D team. Diana.
Fucking goober.
Sigma.
Wow, Q, you pressed that button. That's real Krungo.
Why would you even post that, Dominique? Why would you respond like that?
Quark. Mom. Deer. Arm.
Well, you know, it's just a little aside. You
It's
know,
a lie! Everyone!
A fun science fact like the rest of the game. Have you ever heard of F9?
Eric.
Oh, Nick Cameron, you just noticed that the passes are different depending on the
What have I
timeline.
done?
No need to blame yourself. All you did was make the right
Because, yeah, that's been a thing for a while.
You made the right choice so I could continue to stab people.
We need to
Like
focus
you,
on
Continue
Eric.
to breast boobily.
We have 6 passwords.
Like the entire shit. Like this game, I feel like this game doesn't have enough because you're just going straight into it, so it doesn't have enough of the weird
a bit.
asides
But,
that
you know, maybe
VLR and
it's better
999
this
had.
way.
No, Eric.
So, like, the issue there,
I know we're all
Westmore,
in
it's
danger
because of the
from
way
this
they
game.
tell the narrative and its sort of
Instead
non-linear
of
structure
being
and the
forced
fact that there's
kill
literal
each other,
huge gaps
It's just a vote.
in their memory.
And a
Because
Like,
it's
they
not-
can't do that shit, and it sucks.
Yeah.
It's not as
Us,
fun.
we
You know,
were
it's
just
like
at
you're
the
just in the
same
middle of a
path
puzzle
now.
and suddenly someone just
So
goes,
does
"Hey, you ever heard about the
that
story about the
mean
guy who shit out his
whole
entire
thing is
skeleton?"
over?
What?
Wait, what if it's not just that?
You know, there was scientists over in
The
Finland that
amnesia
invented
drugs
bone-hurting
in
juice.
the bracelets.
Yeah, we put it in the showers.
Maybe we didn't get injected this
Oh,
time.
didn't like the scientific name for the
What
bone
if
hurting juice?
every time
Yeah, I've
we
heard
wake
about
up,
that.
We have to go through the same scenario.
I tried some
over
myself.
and
I'd
over
recommend
again,
against it.
and we're put to sleep after each one.
Yeah, a guy accidentally
Our
spilled it on
memories of
himself, and apparently
gone.
it absorbed his skin.
What's Q on about here?
Give it up. We don't need to talk about
So
this.
what we learned, especially about the
Let's
bone-hurting juice, is that
just get outta
actually,
here.
depending on the way that you ingest it, changes entirely
He's
what it
right.
does. If you rub it on your skin, it feels
wait.
fantastic and gives you younger, nicer skin. But if you
Are we
drink it, your
forgetting
bones hurt.
someone?
And if it's injected, your bones dissolve.
What?
No.
What do you mean we're forgetting someone?
If you take it rectally, though, it bolsters your bones and improves them.
Where is this?
What?
Why is he chained up?
No, Gab, no!
Who's the asshole?
In the...
Gab,
Let's see if we can get it
no!
off.
Who would do this to Gab? What the fuck, Gab?
Hey, about
We'll save you,
before,
Gab. Also, I
you
want to
were
mention
saying
really quick that
we're
his paw is
repeating
like
our
quite
actions
clearly
with
smaller than that
no
cuff.
memory.
Yeah, you can just leave.
Beauty problem.
The Sleeping Beauty what?
There's a Sleeping
It's
Beauty
one
problem?
Of the famous
That's right.
paradoxes.
Speaking of more fucking
The
bullshit.
experiment starts on a Sunday. The subject is put to sleep, and then.
Ah, I
according-
know this.
If it's heads, the subject is woken up on Monday,
Solomon
asked
Grundy.
a question, and put to sleep again. And that's it. That's all they do for heads.
And if it's tails?
Back to.
They're woken up on Monday, asked a question, and put to sleep.
But that's just the same as heads.
To that point, it is. But it's different after that. After the subject falls asleep again, their memories from Monday are erased. They are then asked the same question again on Tuesday.
What's the question?
What was the probability it was heads?
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Hey, how is that a problem then? It's obvious. There's a 50-50 chance of it being
But
heads.
that changes
You
each
think so,
time.
normally. But
Yeah,
Well,
idiot. Where's the-
Eric, you
There
fucking
are
rube, you
three
dumbass. What
positions
if I
you
told
could
you that
be in.
actually 1 + 1 was
the coin
3?
was heads.
You bitch.
It is Monday.
Yeah, what?
The
Have you ever
coin
heard
was
about the
tails,
coin
it is
lying
Monday.
sideways and then sticking like
And
that?
the coin was tails, it is Tuesday. That would make the probability of it being heads as 1 in 3, right?
No. I don't think so.
No, kid, that's fucking
It's a
stupid.
coin. So it'll always be 50-50 odds no matter what.
48,
Okay,
48, 2.
let's change some things. If heads appears, it's the same as before. But if it's tails, it ends up repeating 10,000
Yeah,
times.
that's if you use a normal coin, idiot.
10,000?
These people are using 3-sided
Wait.
coins.
Question.
What?
Sleep, memory erased. Wake.
Fucking
Question.
peasant over here
sleep,
using
memory erased.
regular circle
Go through
coins.
this 10,000
flat.
times.
This poor dog is
then
stuck
add
listening to this
those
bullshit
plus
while they're
50,
messing with his
50
paw.
after all that.
Look,
The
man,
future-
Gab's just happy to be here.
Is he? That motherfucking dog's old.
About it, wouldn't the chances
future-
of
No, it means he's lived a
tails
good long life.
be higher than heads?
If you put it that way.
The future of currency is all
Yeah.
pyramid coins.
So, which one is correct?
There is no correct.
No one knows. They don't have an answer yet. Even the scientists can't decide between 1 and 2 and 1 and 3. It's an unsolved problem.
Huh. You know,
Why
a
does
lot
Mira
about
know
this.
about this?
I read a random book on it once.
That's
He's well
deflecting.
educated.
It was on metempsychosis, but they deal with basically the same thing.
I'm sorry.
Metempsychosis? What is it?
Wouldn't waking up without your memories be just like
I've
being
always
reborn?
speculated on this.
Oh, yeah.
Which just becomes the plot of AI The Somnium Files.
We've straight up had this discussion on stream.
I'm
Yeah.
not really sure.
To which
You
my
don't
answer is
believe in it?
yes.
I meant,
Yeah, because, like,
There's
AI
no real
proves this.
meaning.
Well, it doesn't prove it, but, like,
Because-
explores this.
when you're reborn, all the memories you had during your past life are already gone, right?
Yeah, that's what amnesia is, you
That means
jackass.
metempsychosis isn't really needed.
If there's no memories, there's no point.
Oh, does Mira have
Well,
amnesia?
No one can perfectly remember things that happened when you were a kid.
Yeah, that means
Hell,
10-year-old use fucking
sometimes
dead.
You can't even remember something from a month ago. So, going by what you said, everything you did before a month ago has no meaning?
Yes, actually.
Look,
She's
Dominic, I
asking
mentioned it
if
before, but
memories
every single
really
Uchikoshi
are
game
that
has their
important
legally
for
required Seaman Demon
making you
design.
Who you are.
What
It only reined it
is
back in AI,
important
it
then?
seems like.
Well, something must be.
Demon design. But the thing is, the first one in 999, Lotus was a lovely person.
Lotus wasn't nice, wasn't. Oh no.
Lotus
Looks like we
was kind of bitchy at
Aw.
first, actually.
Well, considering the situation they're in, I don't
I
really
know.
blame
I'm
her.
just saying, like Alice
gonna
when she
have to
opened
give
up was
up
also
here.
all right. Mira's just
I'm
kind of
sorry.
fucking crazy.
I'm
And the
Alice
boss
was
is
all
great.
right.
really
Alice
sorry.
was all right. Then we learned more
No
about
way
her. Then
around
we
it.
just are kind of like,
We did everything
lady.
we could.
And the boss is always
on.
fantastic.
Let's go.
Why do we have to ditch dog? This is bullshit.
The boss is never not the best.
Boss is a wonderful person, especially when she's being a boy band otaku. Oh my god, I gotta input this again. God damn it.
Go ahead.
You just gotta keep her full of Dom P and you're good to go.
Never call it that.
She calls it that.
I know, and I still hate it.
What, you don't like Dom P?
Ugh. There's so much to scroll through!
Have you heard about the fuck shit theorem?
How has there not been a meme comic about Uchikoshi writing that is just what you just said, Torpo?
There probably has been.
C-R-E-A-M K-E-Y Q-U-A-R-K Mom. Dear.
Mom.
I almost misspelled dear. Holy shit. Arm.
Good old Quark.
Yeah, Quark was in Virtue. It's also
it's
a
already
term.
been shown that Zero has some timeline
Okay,
knowledge.
let's go.
Hey, what's wrong?
What are you doing?
I got a safe puppy.
I can't go.
Can't leave Gab.
I can't leave him behind. So
Okay, Q, you're pretty cool.
Q is good people.
I suppose it's a better excuse than fucking Carlos.
Yeah, Carlos is very dumb. It's exceptionally stupid.
I'm going to save you two, but we're already safe. No, but I have to save you two.
No, it's really good. It's even stupid with context. It's fine. There's no point where that isn't fucking
that
dumb.
I'd stay here too.
Man, you're pretty fucking dumb, Master.
I wonder why. Maybe
Like, look at
it's
that. You could
because I
very
don't have
clearly
memories.
slip his paw out of
I
that.
know nothing about
Yeah.
the outside world.
The tiny
so
dog
I guess
manacle.
I didn't really want to leave.
We at least get to see your stupid fucking
Did
head.
I make the right choice?
You've got a stupid fucking head.
Or was it the wrong one? Yeah.
Oh, right, he has a fucking
must
passcode
be it.
in his helmet, right?
Mm-hmm. It's 42069, by the way.
Damn. I learned nothing from that.
Exactly! The thing they talked about, completely fucking pointless. It didn't matter.
Was this
so good?
Wait, was Carlos's a game over?
No. It was a plot lock.
Oh man. This fucking sucks. The fact that we have to do this is so bad.
Mm-hmm. I mean, luckily all that's left is D-Team.
It's a plot lock, but there's like... Huh.
Would you be shocked if the game fucking hid roots from you?
It just... Usually whenever it does that, it does it in this place that would lead you to believe that there's more space. But then again, VLR did some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, expect the game to lie to you. When and where, you'll never know. Just expect it to lie to you.
I'm gonna push this button like life kicks my puppies.
Windmill slam that shit, Diana! Gaslight gatekeep girl boss!
What is that fucking meme, by the way? I've been seeing it a lot lately.
What did you just...
I don't fucking know!
Kidding me?
My hand!
Trust the other.
That's right, Queen! Slay!
Answer me, Diana!
Wow, what the fuck?
I like that he's like, kill them, kill them, kill them. And then she hits the button, he's like, wow, Diana, you're such a bitch. Why the fuck would you do that?
Powerful back at 1330. Diana
What the
chose
fuck,
C-Team
Sigma?
instead of going along with what was on the
I like
note.
how like
I asked
Junpei
her
is the
why.
only one of the
She
people
said the
who
same
was
thing.
about to windmill sign that button. But it's the only one that's like,
Ridiculous.
you
I
did
don't know
it. You
about
did the
that.
right thing.
Well,
It
Mira
wasn't hard
was...
to-
Mira was also kind of like that. She was like, you did the right
No,
thing.
Mira wasn't the one that windmill signed it. It was, that was
Oh,
Eric.
right. Eric was the hyper back down, you're right.
Where Junpei's like, it was a hard decision given the kind of person you are, Carlos. But you did the right thing. We get to survive. Everyone else is like, bro, what?
So how are we gonna justify... How are they gonna justify Diana's, like, weird brain worms?
My jack in hand, it tempts me to sin.
My hand!
Also, the normal mapping on his fucking
1929.
outfit is super weird.
Our time is up.
It's actually a revolver shot situation. She has someone else's arm. It causes her to press the button.
Who's ready for more melodrama?
She actually hypnotized herself to thinking that she's another person, and that's why she hit the button.
Zero sounds like such an asshole there. I'm
Dude,
good.
he always sounds like an asshole. This Zero just sounds like such a raging dick at all times. He's got big, angry baby energy.
I can't believe I missed fucking Lagomorph.
Like, yeah, Lagomorph was fun, okay? Lagomorph was fun, and
He
it's tragic that he
was.
didn't get more screen time. Zero the Second, though, fucking sucks. Zero the First had barely any presence, and that was fine.
Yeah, because they were busy in the game.
Because honestly, it would have been like more if it talked more, it'd be like, wow, on God, you did that.
I think it's
I
the
hate Divine Hero that I
decontamination
heard that in my head.
Siggy! Fido! What's wrong? Get over
This
here.
is weird.
Weird?
Hate it. I hate that I could
feel
hear it
like
in my
I've been
head.
trapped in this room before.
Like, I hated him throughout the entirety of Virtue's Last Reward. I can't believe I miss him.
No, he was fun. The problem is they front load him.
It's the same for you, Carlos?
Like, I mentioned that when you were going it through VLR too, but like,
just her.
they front load
sense it too.
Zero the Third, and it's
Somehow,
fucking
this
tragic
button
because
is very important.
they're honestly relatively fun.
Maybe.
It was also a
forgotten about
really
this
sharp contrast to the original
drugs
Zero, which
and the
I think
bracelets?
worked in its favor.
Hey, I just had a morbid thought.
What?
Why don't we see the helmet during the acid bath?
Don't worry about it.
Look, man, it's a very powerful acid.
It's a very powerful acid that can melt through glass and metal, Highway.
Did they
Take
state
one type
that?
of metal? Yeah.
I feel like we'd see some metal fragments though, but no, not even that.
No, it's
Highway.
actually plastic, the helmet.
Mm.
But you think they will have the budget to have that little extra thing that was in that little? You know how much money that that little meat texture over there cost?
Like $5.
Yeah, and that's $5 more than they would have otherwise.
They don't have to pay somebody to slap it in there, put some little bump mapping in there, you know.
Got a normal map it too, very important.
Extremely silly.
They have something like patent and stuff, and it costs a lot.
Look, the acid just eats everything except for the pipes.
They have to
Hey,
pay people to do this,
Look
Highway.
what time it is. It's after midnight.
So it's the next day?
Not just day, but year. It's 2029 now.
That's right, baby.
horrible
This is a
start
New
to the
Year's
year.
game.
2029.
Highway, you played this game just in time.
Casualties. C team. Carlos.
2029. That's in 7 years.
Q team. Q. Mira.
That's how I feel right now, Diana.
These 6 are now deceased.
Okay, that five face is something else.
6 X passes.
It's a face of just, you know.
6. Ring.
I
Age.
always find it funny that they changed her hair color in VLR into this.
There's a very distinct reason, I feel.
Forgive him.
Like, they had to have done it for a very specific reason. Oh, the
No, I
dog's not
like
locked up.
to imagine that she just chose to stop dyeing her eyebrows one day.
Carlos, shift.
Diana,
Why is that kind of
tell me
6?
one more time. You didn't choose to push it, did you? The button. in the
Remember she had the
decontamination
6 watch that was actually the 9 watch?
Oh, right,
Her name
right.
was
For a
June.
split second, it
Yep.
was as
Code
if,
name.
What was Jumpy's
as if
name?
someone had taken control of my
It was
They
he
were
didn't
just-
have one. It was just Junpei
Has this
because he fucking
ever
immediately
happened to
outed
you
himself.
before?
No, I mean like in the X codes we
Maybe
were
you hit
given.
your head somewhere.
You'd have to
I
go
don't
Ring.
back.
think so.
His was Ring.
Oh,
Oh
Ring,
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
he's got the ring.
Ring makes sense.
What are you trying to say, Fi?
Well,
It's great. Every
I
single
thought
one of
it
these
might
X
be
codes relates to the
Oh boy! What is
Oh,
this
man,
stupid
Alien Hand syndrome is
bullshit?
great.
it happens
Oh,
very rarely
also known as
when the
the
corpus
Stranger.
callosum, where the right
Yeah,
and left
do you know
hemispheres
about alien
connect,
hand syndrome?
is abnormal.
No.
Remember,
Oh, it's
the
something
right brain
else.
controls the left
It's fucking
side,
weird.
and the left controls the right. So if the communication paths that connect them are
Oh, so
damaged,
we're just saying that Diana's
the
brain
left and right
damaged.
sides of your body may fall out of sync. Like trying to put a shirt on with your right hand, but taking it off with your left.
It's also got the
Grabbing
nickname
onto a
Dr.
scalding
Strangelove
pan with your
syndrome.
right hand while your
Huh.
left tries to make it let go. Or something even stranger.
You know in the movie
Your
how he
right
can't
hand
control his
attempts to
hand?
suffocate
I've never
you,
actually seen Doctor
So
Strangelove.
you use your left.
Oh,
to
it's very
restrain
good.
it.
Interesting.
I've
So
heard of cases
stupid.
where it's happened.
Admittedly, my Bond knowledge is very limited. I've
Interesting
only
development.
seen
It's
everything
not
from
Bond.
Pierce
It's not
Brosnan.
It's not Bond.
Is
Where
it?
does a human's consciousness exist?
Huh.
Is it in the left brain?
I always
Or
thought
the
Doctor Strangelove was a
When your
Bond
right
villain.
hand's choking you, and
Nope.
your left's trying
And
to
Doctor
stop
No.
it.
Oh,
would
that
involve
might
the
be
part of
it.
you that doesn't want to die.
What the fuck
is
is-
But
in
yeah,
the right
basically,
brain.
Dr. Strangelove
But
has a
what
hand that
if
he has
in
absolutely
the
no
left
control
brain,
over.
There's another part of you buried inside.
It is
that does
probably
wanna
the
die.
most enjoyable Kubrick
So
film,
if you
in my
ever
opinion.
ask that person, do you want to
It's
live
also
or
really good because it got
die?
him in trouble with the
If
government.
The Center for Speech is located in
Because
the
he
right
almost
brain,
perfectly recreated the
clearly
inside of a
said,
bomber, which was a national
of
secret.
course, you want to live. But what if it's the reverse? If the Center for Speech is in the
My
left
vital
brain,
essence.
then I'm sure he'd say, "Hurry up and kill me." There's no way to
Shave
know
up
which
just a
one is the
stupid-ass
true
movie.
self.
It's really
Or
dumb, and that's why it's
perhaps
great, though, honestly.
it's
This
more
is so
like the
weird.
lives.
Are we just
It's just
speculating
simply
that Diana
the
has
one who
brain
has the
damage?
power of speech is more dominant.
Basically, part of her brain ain't functioning right, so
Have
she
you
has no
ever
control over
considered
her actions
what if her
sometimes.
body was
I guess
split
is the
into
idea.
left and right?
Yeah.
In that moment,
But then, like, have you
where
ever
is her
suspected
consciousness
that?
go? Left or right?
No.
Hey, Fi. What are you getting at with this?
The alien mouth syndrome. My mouth speaks for itself, regardless of what I want it to do.
How?
No
How
shit.
can you be joking around at a time like this?
No,
I do
it's because we're in a
appreciate that
situation
Sigma has
that I
some of the
brought it
biggest
up.
hits in the game. Mad respect.
Erica's
Well,
love.
like you said,
Ah, Mira's heart!
real. Hearing the
That's
announcement,
really good.
Reading on the board.
You think those 6 might still
Saying
be
mad respect
alive?
for this game.
Let's keep believing.
So Q is age and old.
The 6 of them
Oh man, he's a Benjamin
are
Button.
definitely dead.
How do you know?
I can't
Well-
believe it, Wang. That's why he has the helmet to hide his wrinkly face.
That's exactly it, isn't it? He's just an Akira baby.
I don't know.
Exactly, Bray. We stand a himba. Huge honking titties.
You alright, Gab?
No, I feel like I got locked up somewhere.
Does he?
He's lucky.
No, that's fine. That's a different timeline.
Well, we may as well get going. Like Sigma said earlier, we shouldn't lose hope. Let's have faith that they're still alive. Besides, that is even more of a reason that we must keep going.
Isn't that
So
right,
we can
Gab?
Go and bring back a rescue team?
Exactly.
Oh my god, I forgot. Fuck. But at least I actually know these ones.
Ribga.
Was Q age or old here?
I think it was age. It was age.
Age. Sheer heart attack. And l'amour. I didn't have to look at the log at that. I feel proud of myself.
So who's going to make the stupid decision in this timeline?
It's D.
All right, let's go.
D for dingus.
Or no
Oh my
one.
god, they all left. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
Oh, because Diana's like the weird reverse scenario.
Huh?
You doing alright there, girl?
Diana.
Wow, you fucking went for it.
Yeah, you missed the 6 slide she did to get under.
Yeah, that's like someone made sure I didn't get to see that.
Wonderful acting. It's an excellent strategy.
Hello?
Your actions in the decontamination room. I'm surprised you thought of it so fast. At that moment, all you wanted was to get out quickly. To make that a reality, it just happened that the fastest way was to touch a yellow button and kill the other 6 participants. However, pressing the button just like that would make you a murderer.
What the fuck?
And even if you
I have
didn't
opinions
step
on this ending.
in a court of law, what you did would be considered
Be surprised if you didn't.
by judge.
So
I can't say them.
So you thought, how could I make this
So this is just a character assassination moment?
what you came up with was you simply
Ah, you fucked up, didn't you?
personalities.
No!
Not to casually bring up the topic of multiple personalities. No one would believe you. The only way to make it believable was to do something unbeneficial to you. And that is why you refused.
Typing angrily at Festivor.
No, that I would bring a rescue team back
Oh!
in advance.
What the fuck?
No!
Let us meet again somewhere. Stop at Mata Dolorosa. I will be awaiting that moment.
But she actually has multiple personality disorder.
Fucking furiously typing at fucking Festivor.
Oh
Like
my.
I said, I'd be more surprised if you didn't have any opinions on this.
I so want to see his opinions, but like we have a lot to go through, and I have to ask, how the fuck long is this? I need a number.
You know what, Bray? I will say now, don't give the translation.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be turbo spoilers.
No, but I just say just hold off on it.
So, can we do this at all, Torpo, the leftmost end?
Fuck no.
Really?
No.
Okay, so then...
God fucking no.
Then it seems like we're all at dead ends so far? No, we still have all those other things to do, don't we?
Yeah, you've got a lot you can do, but definitely not that.
Okay. So, I was kind of hoping to see this long string of events.
I mean, I think you can start it.
Well, let's just save and call it an evening, because technically we've gone over. I don't typically do this, but I'm on vacation, and I really wanted to see how stupid this gets.
Oh, you'll know. You will know.
I can't wait, because whoo boy, this is getting dumb.
Yeah. Now, as I said before, you will repeatedly ask yourself, wow, this is stupid. How could it get worse?
Well,
and
here's
just think to yourself, maybe this is the worst.
Here's the thing. I could tell that it could get worse from here, because, like, that wasn't bad. That was just monotonous. There wasn't something profoundly stupid. I'm still deathly afraid I might miss what you call... It's not... the nadir, as you guys call it.
Okay, so, for reference, what a nadir is the lowest point on a wave.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I have trouble... I have problems recalling that term.
You know, I was just clarifying.
I'm aware. Like, I figured that it meant that. I'm just like... I'm afraid I might miss it and look like a dummy.
You're not going to miss it.